E8 and Founder Council. Thank you for all you do. And then, of course, to our amazing team and our guests that are out there. Thank you guys for hopping on. We know that you could have been anywhere and decided to join us for this amazing webinar. Right now, we're going to hop into what it is to be an actual agent. We're going to give you guys some tools that are going to help you be successful in building this business, whether it being from a travel standpoint or from a CBD standpoint. So we're just going to dig in just a little bit. Again, my name is Tony Evans. I am a platinum consultant out of the great state of Nevada via Las Vegas. Guys, yes, we are locked down as well. So we decided that we would get some information out and share with you all. I am so excited, and I have an amazing team with me. So let's go ahead and jump into this, guys. We aren't going to waste any time. We're going to get right to it. This is our new agent webinar. So this is for all of our new agents, all of our agents who want to brush up on their skills and dig back in. We take it back to phase one of what it is to build this business and be highly successful. This actually happens every Sunday. We actually do a training every Sunday. So if you ever want to hop on, we are available on Sunday, and we'll get more into that. So let's go ahead and get started, and we will jump now. Here we go. All right, so let's talk about the first 30 days, guys. This is our new agent checklist. So once you've joined this amazing company, you're going to want to know, okay, what do I need to do over the next 30 days? And it's very important for you to pay attention to this part, because we get a lot of agents that come in. Guys, we're over 8,000 active agents across the land. And so we're super excited about that. And we always feel that our culture is about getting the information out to the people, because it's so important that you guys all are successful. So let's talk about that first 30 days of our new agent checklist. But first, if you have not done this, new agents, older agents who've been in the company for years, if you have not done this, please do so today. This is how we communicate information directly to your cell phones. If you just text evolution to 55222 on your mobile device to get up-to-date information about our company. I know there's a lot of people that are not in this, but it's some great information that's shared whenever we have a big event going on. Or if we're off on a retreat, we put information here to keep everyone up to date on what's going on with the company. So if you have not done this, please text evolution to 55222. Now, I just joined Evolution, so now what? The first thing, guys, we want you to do is we want you to get that PTA certification. If you have not done that and you have definitely signed up for this company, we want to make sure that is the first thing that you do is get PTA certified. That's going to allow you to get paid. That's going to allow you to get on those websites to venture out and book some amazing travel for yourself, family, and friends. The second thing we're going to want you to do is get that Akimbo card. Definitely want to do that. That's our pay system, guys. That's how we get paid. It's going to come out in the mail. It usually takes 7 to 10 days. And so when you get signed up, you definitely want to get that order, because we want to make sure that we can pay you, right? Who else wants to get paid? We all do, right? So that's how we want to do that. The next thing we're going to ask that you do is register what we call our big three. These are actually the vendors that we've received some amazing awards with, guys. We have great relationships with these particular vendors here, Carnival being one, Expedia Tap being another, and of course, Vax. If you've ever been to one of our conventions, they're always there. They're our priority vendor. You want to meet with them. They're some amazing people. They love Archer Travel, Evolution Travel. So we look to them to do a lot of great things, not only now, but definitely in the future. So definitely register with those big three. Now, we have something called the Travel Cafe, and we call that the Bible of our back office. So if you want information, everything travel, you'll want to get into that Travel Cafe and look around. We say click around. You know, you'll hear leaders say that a lot, click around, because there's some amazing information that's always being updated. Every time something's changing in the industry, we are able to update that and get that information to you guys in the Travel Cafe. If you've never done that, write that down. If you're thinking about coming and joining this company, for those guests who are on, write that down, Travel Cafe, because that's going to be very important as you build your travel business. The next thing, sign up for a FAM or inspection. Family, we have agents who do this continuously throughout the year. This is how you get familiarized with the things that you're going to sell. So if you want to sell Marriott, it might be a great idea to go and visit a Marriott and do an inspection. They simply just have you come in, you inspect the property, you'll go through rooms, you'll go through the kitchens, you'll go through the banquet areas, making it more comfortable for you to sell because you've been there. A lot of the cruise lines, I know a lot of my team, we've gone down to Carnival, we've done a lot of inspections, cruise inspections. They're super fun. You get to meet other agents and get a whole lot of information. They generally go in the morning about 8, 9 o'clock. They go till about 1. They feed you. You get a free meal while you're inspecting those cruises. Is something that you just have to do, especially for those agents. If you live near a port, you definitely want to do this. It's just a way that's going to make things more comfortable for you. So when you're out there booking, yeah, it's not only something that you just read about, it's something that you've actually experienced for yourself. So you definitely want to pay attention to that. Get involved with some fam trips, get involved with inspections, and it'll definitely steer you in the right direction when you're building this business. Then you're gonna do is brand your business. A lot of times we have agents come in and they're like, you know, how do I market this? How do I brand myself? Guys, we are walking billboards. Just remember that when you join this company, like David said, you're coming in as an independent employee. You're in this business for yourself, but not by yourself. So you are a walking billboard. You are a walking business. And so you're going to want to build and brand that business as such. So if you say your niche is, I want to book group cruises. So that's my niche. So you want to make sure that you're branding everything around your niche. If you want to build, so you want to be a gold or you want to be a platinum, then you're going to want to brand yourself to make sure that people will want to follow you, people will want to join you. So when you get into branding, just make sure you're getting back with your upline leaders, because a lot of the leaders in this company, we're all branded. When you see something that, we always have something that associates with us, whether it be an icon or something on a business card, things like that. You want to definitely pay attention to that, okay? Now, my time was really quick because we want to really get through this. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to halt. I'm going to pass this next pieces off to an amazing person, another platinum out of the great state of California by way of Southern California. She is an amazing leader, very dedicated to this company, has been around since day one. I love to call this young lady a friend, a sister, a business partner, none other than platinum consultant, Patrice Abels-Vance. Patrice, can you hear? We're going to get her unmuted.
Thank you, Tony.
There she is.
Good afternoon, family. Tax benefits. Did you know with a home-based business that you are afforded more than 400 tax deductions? It doesn't matter how much money you have made. The only thing that matters is how much money you are going to keep from the IRS. I am not a tax consultant, so I'm going to ask you to go. So take a picture of this slide, www.exclusivetravelrates.com. Click on taxes. There are 2 amazing videos. Please watch them so you can be able to know everything that you can to keep you bulletproof from the IRS. Okay, you guys already know that I am the convention cheerleader. So let's get ready. Type in the chat box on how many of you have purchased your convention tickets. Convention is still on. Tickets currently right now are $429. An experience in Las Vegas. Highlights of Nevada Casino at Palm Casino Resort in Las Vegas, July 16th through the 19th, 2020. So let me just give you a snapshot of what the agenda is going to be looking like. On Thursday, July 16th, travel trade show, vendor training. On Friday, the 16th and Saturday, the 18th, we get 2 days of amazing leadership. It is our general. But the other exciting piece is we get to hear from the man who wrote this on the napkin, our founder, David McCovey, and as they say, the man of Santa Claus, our CEO, Ron Archer, and I could not leave this amazing woman out, our COO, Katara Ware, will be providing us with the mention. And then we get an opportunity to see our leadership and our platinums present, but most important, what I can share with you. This is our 5th year anniversary, and I have been there for the last 5 years and have changed my life, both personally and professionally. You get an opportunity to learn from the best of the leaders in Evolution Enterprise. You get to meet and network with your team and people that you've been talking to forever and have not had the opportunity to meet them personally. You get to meet individuals in the company and in the industry. Build up your belief in your profession. You will realize that you can succeed in this business from all of the training and self-development. You owe it to yourself and you owe it to your business. And we are looking forward to seeing each and every one of you at the convention in July. And the room block is still open and tickets are still available. Have questions you need answers about with your 30-day checklist? It is the intercom checkbox. What you're able to do with that, family, this checkbox is at the bottom of your screen in your back office. It gives you direct connection to the corporate office and any message that you like to submit. But it is strictly business questions only. If it's any questions in reference to travel, please call 1-800-ARCHER, and they will be more than happy to assist you. This is the end of my presentation. I like to bring up our next presenter that's going to be presenting on CBD. She is a 1-star platinum, and she is an I-10 card holder, and she is our Coach Val out of Missouri.
Thank you, Patrice. It's so funny. I'm sitting over here trying not to laugh. She was the cheerleader for the convention. Y'all better get y'all tickets. Y'all heard her. Clap it up for her, you guys. So I want to welcome all the newbies, everybody, especially the ones that just signed up. Like you guys heard Derek and Isla talk about CBD products, and we're going to talk to you about them. And maybe the vets too. Like some of you guys has been around for a while and you just pushed the CBD products to the side for a second just because it wasn't your thing. So let me tell y'all how you guys are leaving money on this table real quick. So here's a picture of our 5 products, and you heard them say tinctures. So I just have to dumb it down for a second because when we got in here, a lot of people are like, what are tinctures, right? They're the drops. And, you know, everybody has to be a product of their product. So we have 2, I call them human, because we're going to talk about pets in a minute. We have 1,000 milligram and we have 500 milligrams, right? We also have, for humans, the cream. And I have to tell you, last year you heard Tony talk about some fam trips and different things and doing site inspections. Me and 1-star platinum Bianca Rainey went to the Universal and I tore my meniscus. So guess what the CBD cream did for me? A lot of things where I didn't have to turn into just becoming to the pill bottle, right? And they're not want to do surgery immediately. And something that I have, like I can really say, this really works. We don't have to go around and apply it 18 times a day. My twin tries to steal my stuff. You know, we're all at the birthday party, and I'm like, "Where's my bottle?" And I'm checking people's bags, and my twin has it. So it's something that, you know, a lot of people can brand their own things, right? Or I saw somebody say earlier in the chat box, you know, eat the right things. There's sometimes, you know, like Derek said, we get older, right? Our bones don't work the same way they used to and different things. So I love that product. That's my favorite. The other 2, going into the pet products, we have a tincture for the pets and we have the pet chews. And this is always going to be funny to me and I'm never, ever going to forget, but I need you guys to understand these little pet chews that we have, you know, you cannot eat them. They're for your dog. So don't be like one of the Founders Council members and eat the pet chews, okay? They're for your animals. That's so funny. When you guys hear it, I didn't tell you who we're gonna leave them nameless who did that. So I'm not a huge fur baby, but our fur babies have, I don't have fur babies. I don't have animals. I have a 7-year-old human animal, but I don't want to be responsible for anymore. But we know that they have some human things that go wrong, arthritis and different things. So those are our 5 products. Now, before we move on, you got to come in. I got a little secret. I heard from a little birdie that we're getting 2 new products when we get out of our little home confinement problems that we have. So, Coach Val didn't tell you, but we have gummies coming and we have tea coming. So, don't ask us when, okay? And keep it real with you guys. Don't ask us when. We don't know. Everybody's on lockdown. Production and formulation, they're all getting done, but it's coming. So, there's our 5 products that we have, and I didn't tell you anything else. So, we're going to talk about how we're going to get paid from these, because I'm telling you guys, the vets, you guys are leaving money on the table. So as a CBD store owner, now follow me, because I might lose you guys, but I'm going to bring you back, okay? $49 is going to get you in the business just no matter what you do. So you already started travel, you want to get in CBD. You need to have at least 1 product on your e-ship. So when I say 1 product on your e-ship, so we're all not confused about this, it has to be one of the human products, remember? We talked about pet. You have to be able to have a personal testimony. We want you guys to be able to say, listen, this is the reasons why I use the cream, right? So even if you did your own samples and you set it up, because that's really how I got really started even doing the cream was, I don't know if that's going to work for me, but I can do samples for when I talk to different people, right? So you have to have at least 1 product on your e-ship. That will get you your direct sale commission for the CBD. So as getting into travel, you know that you have to pay your $69.95, and that gets you the ability to earn into the profit sharing pool. Follow me? Now, if you wanted to do both, the Evo Max package costs the same thing, but you have to do the $69.95, and you have to have 1 product set up on your e-ship. Easy, simple enough, right? But it's opening up more money on top of more money on top of more money, right? And we're gonna follow me. We're gonna show you how. So let's just say on a direct sale, just for this product alone, I'm going to make 20%. Okay. If I was bronze, I'm getting 6% of that also. Silver, 4%. Gold is 3%. Now, even if you don't know the ranks, just follow me. Platinum up to 3-star, 1 star to 3-star, you get 2%, and 4-star and above is 1% on this product. Coach Val, I'm still confused. I'm not understanding. Follow me. Let me show you in real terms on the next one what we're going to do. So you heard Derek and Isla talk about this, but just follow the money. It's going to be there, right? Here's our comp plan. Now here's a scenario. We call IBOs independent business owners, right? Because I'm doing travel and I want to do CBD. So here's just the breakdown just for your CBD product. We're just talking about 1. If I am gold and I made a product sale that costs $100, I'm going to get 20%. So that means $20. Put that in your memory calculator. Got it? Let's go to the next one. We have bronze at 6% is $6. Where we at? $26, right? 4% from silver gives you additional $4. That's $30. $30. 3% from gold gives you $3 extra. That's $33. Now listen, what company does that? What company is going to pay you out at each additional rank? They didn't just say gold. We're just going to pay you the $3. I'm going to follow this all the way down. If you're the agent to this, you're getting $33. Now, some of you guys are going to say that's not a lot of money, right? And I'm going to say this is where you are leaving so much money on the table. $33 for just 1 product. But what if you sold 10 of them? If you sold 10 of these in 1 month, think about this, because I'm always going to direct you to the money. We're not doing this for free. 10 of these in 1 month, do the math. That's $330. What if you did 20? Remember, we get paid out weekly on this, people. Whatever you sell by Sunday night, you want to get paid the following Friday. So when you're thinking about different things that you're doing right now, you could be getting a check every Friday. And already, some of you guys go out and look for different things and trying to do that get rich quick. I'm showing you how to do it in your own area that you already have it. Okay, and nobody better be confused. If you're confused, remember, you can see us tomorrow, Sunday night, on the Q&A session, right? Because we're going to continue to do this every Sunday. So if you have a question about this, you can find us there. Now, I've done travel, and I want to set up CBD. Where do I find that, Coach Val? I'm going to show you. In your back office, this looks familiar, correct? In your back office, you see my E3 site. You see your order your E3 products, E3 Wellness eShip. You can go set it up right there from your thing. You can see from your back office. I keep saying thing before Nina kicks me. You can see everything from there. You can see your E3 site. You'll be able to see all the products, read up on it. I didn't have enough time today to show you what each one of them can do, right? We can sit down, you have enough information, especially being new. You may not know each product, right? But we can get those to you. We can show you how to do this. We just wanted to show you how to be able to, what you're missing, right? You can also see how many customers that you have. So I hope each and every one of you guys learned something that it was that blocker, right? Now you're unblocked. You need to get to the money. Everybody go set your E3 sites up and get your product on eShip so you can make more money on top of more money, okay? So that's the end for me. I'm going to pass this to my sis in love. She is my penthouse. When we're in Hawaii, she's my penthouse roomie. Listen, she is the East Coast of the East Coast of the East Coast. Y'all on these East Coast accents because they tell you that I'm country. But she is just phenomenal with marketing and anything that you guys ask questions week after week after week on the Sunday night calls about different marketing. And she's going to show you. KBM, are you ready? Kathy Brown Mohammed from Jersey. Our gold out there. You ready, sis? It's all yours.
I'm ready. Put me in the game, Coach Val.
Better know it. You got it.
Hey, family. Definitely, I'm so excited. Look, it's great modern technology, right? To be virtual. So even though we can't be there together, we all quarantine, we spreading the love through Zoom. So definitely, this is the part I get excited about because now, guess what? We are open for business. I don't want to hear anything about, oh, well, Kathy or KBM, I'm an introvert. It's hard to talk to people. Well, now you are a business owner. You are a boss, and it's time to put yourself out there. So you have to spread the word. And what we always say is come out wherever you are, because you are not a secret agent. You are a travel agent. You are open for business, and it's time to get yourself out there. First thing, there's so many different ways that you can spread the word. But to start off, you must have excellent customer service, right? Because you want to gel with your clients. You want them to come back to you. You want those referrals, right? You definitely want to, brand yourself and be out there. So one of the things you have to remember is that you just don't go and throw out your website. Because I hear that sometimes. Oh, can I use my website? Give it to them and, thinking that's easy to, have your clients book. And they can do that. But are you going to get referrals from that? No. Remember, people come to you because they remember you based on how you made them feel, not so much what you're saying. So you want to be there and support your clients from, before and after they buy your product or your services, right? Your tax services. You want to give them that personalized service that Ali talked about, right? Earlier, you want to definitely give them a feel of you care about what they want. So definitely customer service is the epitome of what will boom your business. Stay professional, stay positive, and definitely be on top of your A game. Now, there are some strategies to get that done to help you promote your business, whether it's your travel business, whether it's CBD store. It's so amazing because Evolution Enterprises give you the best of both worlds, right? Along with team building. But in order to do that, you need to put together your strategy. You get on board, get your game plan together, get organized. What do I want to do? What I want my niche market? Really personalize your business and let yourself be known out there all across the world, right? That's great for having an online business. You can be nationally or international. Now, first thing first, word of mouth. Talk to people. Pick up that telephone. Let them know. I know our silver consultant, Marshella Ragsdale, out of PA. She shared with us at last year's regional. She did an amazing travel training. She talked about how she called all her relatives up and listen, you are going to book travel from me, okay? No more travel on Expedia. No more going to any other agent. I'm booking all the travel in this family. She put her foot down. I would have been scared like to say no. But definitely, that's what you want to do. Put yourself on blast. Make those personal phone calls. Let them know I am open. Then you have an excellent tool, and that's social media. We are all over social media, right? Definitely Facebook, Instagram. You have now TikTok, right? The millennials are into that. It's huge. I haven't done that yet. My daughter got to show me. But you have Snapchat. You have LinkedIn, Pinterest. There's so many avenues and platforms to use. Even if you are that introvert, you can get out there on social media and speak to the people and attract them to your business. Then you have email marketing, right? We can do email blasts. You can put together a travel newsletter and you can have that blasted maybe on a weekly basis. Look at all the contacts you have in your email. You have friends, family, maybe coworkers, business associates, people in other organizations, maybe your church or mosque. Definitely blast to all those people a nice flyer, letting them know you're open for business. These are the services. I have a online CBD store. I have a travel business, and I can also help you do what I do and earn money in this incredible $8 trillion a year industry. So get out there, use each and every one of these platforms, and you will be successful. In addition to that, you have networking events you can go to. You have meetup groups like meetup.com, maybe people who, are involved in some of the things you like bowling or knitting or cooking. Our goal consultant, Cassandra Muhammad, on our team, definitely with the All-Stars, she is phenomenal. She has a baking. Not only she's a great leader in the company when it comes to travel and team building, she's also a phenomenal baker. So she has a baking group. And she also relates to people who love baking. She teaches us how to bake bread. And that's really attracting people to learn more about your business as well. So utilize those platforms. Now, you say, Kathy, I have the strategy. How am I going to implement? What are the outlets I'm going to use to make these things happen? Well, I'm going to give you some ideas on how to do that. Next, business cards. When you're out there, word of mouth, you're talking, you're working, you're in the community. I don't care if it's a laundromat. Well, we're not doing too much in the community right now. But even if you have to run to the store, you in that line, you're 6 feet away. You got to be careful with that right about now. They got us so restrained. But wherever you can do it, we might be utilizing more social media lately, but when you can go out and galvanize more out in the public, definitely have those business cards on you regardless. I don't care if you run into the store, running to drop off laundry, have those cards, share that information. Then you have flyers, you have newsletters that you can do. You have party. We just heard from the king and queen of the travel party. Those are the bloodlines of your business that you can let people know what you do as a travel agent if they're interested in being a travel agent too. Or maybe you want to showcase a trip you're doing, maybe a girls trip to Jamaica, right? And you have everybody that can come and sign up for that trip, make it fun, have refreshments and music. That's a great way to introduce your business as well. There's promo videos, right? We know Queen Raw herself, 1-star platinum Tony Ward, is the epitome of promotional videos, right? We see that all the time. There's so many simple videos. Of course, you can, do it yourself and promote your business, get real fancy, but you have apps that do that as well, that you can do it on your phone and just like have a nice promo showcasing either team building or travel side or CBD. But that's a great platform as well. Now, let me show you some entities that you can use to make all these things come to light. Now, for business cards, you can definitely go to Vistaprint. I've been using Vistaprint for years. Absolutely great for all my marketing tools. When I meet and have, get together with my clients, and after, I book their trip and did their payments and give them that excellent customer service, at the end, right before they get ready to do their trip, guess what? I put together a nice brochure for them. I put together a nice brochure. I have my label on with my business. I have, a nice letter, some pointers, information on their resort, maybe a travel certificate as a gift. I have my pen that I marketed with my business name that I ordered from Vistaprint. Definitely when you go out, you can also have a t-shirt with your business name. You can have a hat with your business name. Be a walking billboard. And you can do that on Vistaprint. You can go to Staples and get cards, maybe support even your local business. Definitely 5R is great also when it comes to for flyers. It's great for putting together promotional videos for you. They're great also for putting together a logo to brand yourself. So definitely check them out, 5r.com. Poster My Wall is amazing, along with Canva and Pizzap. Little fee with Pizzap, but that's fine. It's all a tax write-off. It's your business. Use these entities for flyers. You can use them to put together a brochure, newsletter, anything for your business. Now, Constant Contact, MailChimp, Aweber is good for email marketing. You can set it up where certain times you want them to blast out your newsletter. You want them to give a certain message, maybe about a trip that you're putting together. They can do this. Look at the websites, see what they're offering. Definitely use these entities to definitely get your email marketing game up. Then you have ads. You can also go on social media like Instagram and Facebook and market your business. Market a trip. Boost it. You can also boost on Facebook if you have a Facebook business page. You can definitely boost that, and it will get the algorithms going and more people to your page. You can also advertise your business or opportunity on Craigslist, and then you have LinkedIn, which is good for other professionals like yourself, like-minded people that's in business. That's a great platform as well. So great, we're in the chat box sharing other avenues. There's so much out there to market. You're not pigeonholed to just one entity. You definitely want you to know that there's so much, because you want to maximize your exposure. The founder says that all the time. If you're not winning, it's because you're not maximizing your exposure enough. We're here to make money. We're here to sell ourselves. You want to always be attractive, because the travel is all about that, attraction marketing. So get yourself out there, promote your business, get clientele, give them that amazing customer service, because when you give that amazing customer service, guess what? You'll get it back many times over, because when people are happy, they want to share what you offered to other people, and referrals is the name of the game when it comes to travel. So I can go on and on when it comes to marketing, but I know we up the time constraint, so I do not want to hold it. So thank you so much. If you ever need any more assistance in marketing, always reach out to me on Facebook, call, inbox, anything. I'm here to assist. And at this time, I'm going to bring up another amazing leader. You absolutely know her. To know her is to love her. She's helping this company. She's helping with so many questions. She's on the new agent training with us every Sunday night. She's the amazing Pineapple Platinum, we call the 1-star Platinum, Agen card holder, founder council member, the beautiful Miss Nina Mitchell. Nina, are you there? Aloha.
Aloha, can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Yes? Can somebody shake your head? Yes, yes, yes. Aloha, no, everyone. Thank you for taking time to log in and learn more about your business. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's roll straight into some important information that everybody needs to know, whether you have been in the business for a while or whether you're brand new. If you just joined today, welcome to our evolution. We are excited to have your fingertips now that you are a superstar independent business owner. Your super sponsor is going to assist you in giving your initial travel party. Now, even if you are not interested in building a team, which you may want to do later, They are going to show you how launching your business will tell people that you are ready to book their travel, or you are ready to be their personal health and wellness representative. So don't count out having your very first travel party or independent business owner party. Your superstar sponsor is going to help answer your questions about the business. Now, we hear this all the time. My sponsor is new too, so I don't know who to ask. Well, you and your sponsor should be learning together. You have a gold consultant on your team. You've got a platinum consultant. You've got a 1-star. And some of you, like me, are blessed to have a 2-star platinum on your team. Go up the chain and ask your leadership for assistance. Many of us are underworked. I'm being polite by saying us because I earn my stuff. But get some of your agents and some of your leaders, put them to work, ask them some questions. They are waiting to help you. Let them do their job. Your super sponsor is your number one source to success, not the official Q&A group. Yes, we are there to help you, and we look forward to answering your questions. We take our time and we research your questions, but the first source that you should be referring to is your sponsor. Keep in mind, your sponsor is actually paid to assist you. They earn 10% of your booking. So after you get acclimated and you become a superstar, IATAN certified card holder, and you are out there booking up travel left and right, they get rewarded for you being in the business. Keep that in mind. So let them do their job. They are waiting, willing, and able to assist you. And for those of you who are on the line that are sponsors, understand that it is a job and a responsibility. When you sign people up to be in this business, you are signing up to assist them. Remember that. Now, we have a support system in place that our wonderful founder has handpicked because he knew that these people will be waiting, willing, and able to lead our company with integrity and a sense of helping. So let's go through the list really quickly and take a screenshot of what you see, take a photo of what you see, because you can refer to these leaders later. Make sure that you are following them on social media. Very good people to follow. You can learn a lot from them. I still learn every single day from the leaders in our company. So we have Derek Velasquez and Isla Camille. You guys met them first, and our Evo baby and Maya. They are in California. We've got my sponsor. Derek and Isla are 1-star platinums. We've got my sponsor from Detroit, Michigan, Mr. Frederick Howell, double platinum, 2-star double platinum. We've got Miss Tony Ward, 1-star platinum from California. We've got platinum consultant, the VP of Evolution Travel, Mr. Tony Evans. We've got Kalina Chapman from Nevada. We've got James Brown Jr., 1-star platinum, and Kalina is a platinum consultant. James Brown Jr. is originally from New York. The state's so nice, they had to name it twice. But now he hails from Georgia. So make sure that you reach out and follow these leaders. We've got Charles and Nikki Lee, 2-star double platinum consultants from Nevada. We've got Gail Briggs, who is from Nevada. She's a gold consultant. And we've got myself, the 1-star platinum pineapple, originally from Detroit, Michigan, but I live in beautiful Hawaii. We've got double platinum Sonali Hudson from Virginia, our hostess with the mostest. We've got Amy Peterson. I call her Blue. Long story behind that. She's a platinum consultant from Texas. We've got Coach Valerie Rutherford, 1-star platinum from Missouri. We've got Daniel and Solange Sanchez from Pennsylvania. They are gold consultants and my personal sweethearts. I absolutely love them both. We've got platinum consultant Patrice Abels Vance from Chino Hills, California. We've got the 4-foot assassin, my sister Lynn Huddleston, 1-star platinum from Michigan. We've got Bianca Rainey, 1-star platinum from Missouri. We've got Letitia Chambers. I always say her name wrong. Letitia Chambers, platinum consultant from Virginia. We've got travel buddy Dwayne Macklin, gold consultant from Nevada. And last but definitely not least, our very own KBM, Kathy Brown Muhammad, gold consultant from New Jersey. Make sure that you are following all of these leaders, you can learn something from each and every one of us. Like I said, I learn from all of them. So make sure you're following us on social media. Now, many people have stated in the Q&A group, I've sent an email to such and such and I haven't heard back. Well, let me explain to you why, because you're probably sending the right email to the wrong person. So make sure that you are reaching out to the right people in order to get the help. Take a picture of what you see on the screen, because this is something very important that you will be needing and using throughout your tenure with our IBO program. So this is your Archer support system. For those of you who are selling travel, this is who you're going to reach out to. Now, if you are a health and wellness distributor, you are selling CBD, your support system is going to be a little different. This is for all things travel. So for travel training, you're going to reach out to Jose Lambert. His number is on the screen. For assistance with booking and advice on suppliers, you will contact Yolanda Williams, Peggy Haight, and Dave Michon. If you need assistance with your group cruise, no matter what it is, please reach out to Peggy Haight. She is our go-to. And when I say she is a miracle worker, do not sleep on Peggy. She will work it out for you. But make sure you're not reaching out to Jose for group cruise information. Reach out to the right people so that they can help you. For group air requests and questions, reach out to Peggy Haight and Yolanda Williams. A little note, group request forms are in the Travel Cafe. If you have not been in there, in the Travel Cafe, you're doing yourself a disservice. Lots of information in there that is your own personal resource center. Click around back there, get to know what's in the Travel Cafe. You as the agent should complete and submit that form electronically. After you have submitted it, give it about 48 to 72 business hours before you start to chain call Archer Travel to ask for assistance. Give them time to process. Remember, there are thousands of us in this company and making those requests on a daily basis. If you are in need of assistance with your VAX login and password, your go-to person is going to be Mark Brown. Contact him by email, and if it is very, very important and it's been over 72 hours, you can also call Archer Travel regarding that. If you need a letter of affiliation from Archer Travel, please send your email request to Jill Archer, not Jill Langley, Jill Archer, and her email address is on the screen. So again, take a screenshot or a picture so you can refer to this information later. If you have questions about your Evolution membership, including questions on monthly billing and payments, please do not call Archer Travel. That is an Evolution Travel function. Remember, we are in partnership. Evolution Enterprises and Archer Travel, we are in a relationship. So make sure you're reaching out to the right people for the right things. So you're going to send an email to membership@evolutiontravel.com, or you can call 702-569-5675. We are a corporation, a corporate business, so we have corporate hours. So if you're calling at midnight, don't be upset if no one answers the phone. Leave a message and allow them 48 to 72 hours to get back to you. Again, we have thousands of agents in our company that need help on a daily basis, okay? Now, if you have questions about your Clear Card, going back to my original point, contact the right people in order to get the right answer. You will go to www.cruising.org. They also have a number that you can contact, and I'm going to give you an assignment to go to their website to locate their phone number. Click around, do your research. We are researchers. If you are in need of supplier login assistance, the supplier request form is in the Travel Cafe. Please allow 2 to 3 business days for processing. Again, please note, Jose Lambert is not your go-to person for logins. We know that he is someone that we see online every day. He is accessible and a really nice person to deal with, but you want to make sure you are contacting the right people for the right things. Commission questions. Those should be emailed to evocommissions@archertravel.com. Jill Langley does not handle commissions. Jose does not handle commissions. Ron Archer does not handle commissions. Even though it's nice to talk to those people and to have them in your Rolodex, aging myself, to have those numbers, please make sure you're reaching out to the right people. Now, again, please allow 2 to 3 business days for the department to look into your question and to get back to you. Your go-to people for commissions are Angela, Donna, Krista, and Joseph. Finally, for assistance with your website, if your website is crashing, if you're having any issues with it, if it's moving too slow, or even if you don't know how to work it, call 800 Archers and ask for the IT department. They will be willing to assist you. And remember, they have operating hours as well, and they are on Pacific Standard Time. Another assignment for you guys, Coach Val usually gives out the assignments at the end of this. I know I'm taking her job from her, but go into the Travel Cafe and look for the contact information for Archer Travel and their business hours. Make sure that you have that information and keep it somewhere handy. Your corporate Facebook support. We invite you to join immediately, so you can either grab your phone right now or wait until the break, but we invite you to join immediately. There are 3 qualifying questions, and if you do not answer all 3 and answer all 3 correctly, you will not get into this group. We are giving away the keys to success for your business in this group. We are guiding you to success, so make sure that you do what you need to do to even get access to this group to begin with. It is the official Evolution Travel Q&A group, and there is only one official Q&A group. Make sure that you're in the right one. Now, this is the official Evolution Travel Questions and Answers group. This page is run by the Founders Council, the FC team. You guys saw that information earlier, the list of names that we went through. That is who runs that group for you. And we actually take the time to research your questions before we answer them. We respectfully request that if you're in this group, that you allow the FC members to answer these questions. The reason why is because we actually take the time to get the correct information for you. After we've given that information to you and guided you to how to get to that information, we respectfully turn off the responses because we don't want you to get conflicting information. Please don't take that personal. It is for your help. Now, be clear. Go back for just a second. Thank you. We want you to be clear of what the purpose of this group is. It's to assist you with team building, tax benefit questions, and to ensure the highest quality for your continued success. The purpose of this Facebook help page or any other help page is not just to give you a direct answer. What's the best vendor to use for Jamaica? You're going to get some directions on how to find the best vendor for your client and how to properly vet them and qualify your client. You're not going to get, Sandals, Ryu, Iberostar, because that wouldn't be accurate information. We're going to teach you how to get to the correct answer for your particular client. We direct you how to find the answer. So make sure that you understand what the purpose of that group is and why things are done like they're done. More support on Facebook. Guys, if you are not in this group, you need to be in it because our Sunday night corporate host for our new agent Q&A, Silver Consultant GJ Nicholson, is a wealth of knowledge, and she shares actual tutorials on how to use the vendors, how to register, how to put together group trips, how to put together an actual booking, how to send out invoices. If you can think of it, she has done a training on it, and if she hasn't, she will. So make sure that you are in this group. It is called the Travel Training Questions and Answer Group. It also has some qualifying questions, so make sure that you answer those. Also follow Jean Nicholson on Vimeo.com, www.vimeo.com. She puts all of her trainings there, and you can refer back to them as many times as you need. every first of the month or around the first of the month. Sometimes it'll be within, the first 1 to 3 days, depending on how the calendar is moving. We have this awesome founders call. And like David says, that's our time to get together and gossip. We talk about who is doing what in the company. That founders call is with our wonderful founder, Mr. David McCovey. It is at 6:30 p.m. It's on the Zoom that we're on right now, which is our corporate Zoom. Make sure that you keep this number defaulted. We invite you to listen in as our founder gives updates about the company and recognizes the top travel bookers and the top team builders for the month, and also any promotions that are happening in our company. Now, this information is also located and updated in your back office on your dashboard. So you should be logging in to your back office every day to stay current on what's happening with Evolution Enterprises. Now, training or lack of training is never going to be a viable excuse of why you cannot succeed in this business. My piano teacher used to tell me, if it is to be, it is up to me. And I used to have to say it before every lesson. So your success depends on you. We provide you with the support. Now you got to take advantage of it. We have Boss Moms that happens every Wednesday. So if you want to introduce people to the business, give them information and let them see real people that are in this business and doing real things, share this webinar with them. It's every Wednesday on Facebook Live at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure that you are following the Boss Moms Facebook page. Now we have the gentleman equivalent to Boss Moms. It is the Gentleman of Evolution Mondays called GEMS. It starts at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is on Mondays. So we invite you to share this webinar so that the men in your life can see that there are other men in this industry that are doing great things. And you can access this live on the Facebook page, Gentlemen of Evo Enterprises. Now, our wonderful Agen certified 2-star double platinum, Mrs. Nikki Lee, does a live travel booking training. We invite you to get on and ask your question. She will work it out right in front of your eyes. If you're not taking advantage of Nikki Lee's live training, you are missing out. Now, her training is on Tuesday and Saturday, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you are not familiar with the world clock, become familiar with it. Download it on your cell phone so that you can convert the times to your own time. Your clients will need you to convert times as well, so no better time than the present, pun intended, to start using that world clock to convert these times. Her training will also be on this very Zoom, so make sure that you default this number so that you don't have to worry about what it is. Keep it close by. Finally, we have Miss Gail Woods Briggs, who does this rise and grind call that is amazing. And this is the only thing that makes me consider going to another place. Otherwise, I'm pretty satisfied being in Hawaii. But this call is in the morning, so it's way too early for me to be up. However, I invite you guys to take advantage of this Monday through Friday at 5:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it's 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You Midwesters are already at work, so make sure that you log in. You are going to get some awesome information and just some get up and go so that you are motivated to do some great things throughout your day. Now, this is actually a call. It's a conference call, and the number is 302-202-1110. The extension is 723-981. Again, this information is located in your back office on the dashboard. So make sure that you are logging in and checking out your back office at least once a day, every day. Now we have our corporate new agent Q&A webinar that is every Sunday, unless it's a federal holiday or some type of act of God has taken us out of rotation. But we do this every Sunday, and it's not just for the new agents, it's for leaders who need to learn how to teach other people. And for anybody that's in our company that has a question, we invite you to log in. We do back office training, travel cafe, marketing, events, travel parties, and anything that you can think of. It's every Sunday at 5:00 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this corporate Zoom account. Again, every Sunday. This information is in your back office as well. And our Time to Evolve webinar, which is also every Sunday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 p.m. Central, and 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on this same Zoom. Now, the founders, pioneer leaders, and special guests actually do this webinar, so you're guaranteed to learn something new every single Sunday. Do not rely on the recording. It's something different about being on it when it's happening. Now, we do record the Time to Evolve, and they are put into our main Evolution Enterprises group. But again, we encourage you to be present in the moment and actually log in so you can get the information hot off the presses. Now, that is it for me. This is your 1-star platinum pineapple, Mrs. Nina Mitchell from the beautiful island of Oahu. And we appreciate your time and plugging in so that you can learn more about your business and how you can grow as an IBO. So what I'm gonna do now is turn it back over to our hostess with the mostest, our double platinum consultant, Mrs. Sonali Hudson, and she's gonna tell you what we're doing next. Sonali, are you with us?
I am so here. I just love listening to you speak. She's so articulate, guys. So listen, thank you so much, Nina. You are the bomb.com. Guys, can we please clap it up for our amazing new agent training team? Listen, these guys are coming to share with you whether you are a new agent, whether you had to hit the reset button in your business and then come back, put it in reverse. They are here. So again, special shout out to Tony Evans, Patrice Abels Vance, Valerie Rutherford, Kathy Brown Muhammad, and none other than my number 45, Miss Nina Mitchell, for this amazing training. Guys, it's so important. When you get started in your business, you have a choice to do something or to do nothing. And a lot of times when you get started, if you don't know what to do, sometimes you get stuck. You know, they used to say it's paralysis, you're trying to analyze, so paralysis by analysts. And so you don't want to keep analyzing. They literally broke it down as simple as H2O for us today of when we get started today. So if you are a new agent and you just signed up, just got your back office, you guys, guess what? You know exactly what to do to start earning income during this time. My phrase has been rich in recession. Because when the world looks like it's going crazy and everybody's panicking in these uncertain times, and everybody's concerned about COVID-19 and how are we going to do this and how are we going to feed our kids and how are we going to do our mortgage? Guys, listen, I'm so blessed that I said yes to a $30 investment during one of the worst times of my life, when everything was so uncertain for me, when I had no idea what was going to come next. God allowed me to be a part of this amazing company and look at how life has changed. So for those of you who just got started, not only do I want to welcome you, but I also want to congratulate you and let you know that the sky is absolutely the limit for whatever you want to do here with Evolution Travel. When we look at you sincerely and tell you that this company changes lives, guys, if you work your business, this company can will absolutely, unequivocally change your life. But you've got to be able to put the work in. My favorite book says faith without work is dead. So have some belief in yourself, have some faith, and be willing to put in the work. Now, you just heard from our Platinum Pineapple, my Nina number 45, all the way from Hawaii. She ended the wonderful new agent training, and now we're going to bring her back up in just a couple moments for her to share an amazing training with you guys. So even if you are a new agent, I really want you guys right now to take some notes, understand this training. Nina makes things so super simple so that you can really understand a little bit more about your business. Once Nina completes her training, we're going to bring up our newest 2-star platinum consultants, Mr. Charles Lee and Mrs. Nikki Lee. And then, guys, that's where we're going to get to the good part. We're going to go into our game of Kahoot. I have the pin. I hear you guys asking me for the pin. You will get the pin when it's time for us to log in, okay? Founder's gonna be giving away $1,000. I heard that there's going to be some convention tickets being given away. So make sure you take a quick break and you get ready for us to bring up our platinum pineapple, none other than Miss Nina Mitchell. As soon as she lets me know she's ready to rock and roll, let me see if there's any questions. You need that ticket. Yes, yes, yes. Ask again and disqualify for those prizes. Yes, everybody wants the tickets. Everybody wants to win. Yes, guys, there is $1,000. Now listen, founder said this, right? He said that during this difficult time right now, we paid out the most residual that we've ever paid in over 4 years being in business. So while the world is panicking, while people is getting laid off, one thing that has been certain for certain is residual income. So if you have residual income and you're excited about that residual income, if it's been a blessing to you, make sure that you guys, put it in the chat box that you are earning some residual income. Somebody asked, how do you sign up for Kahoot? You go to www.kahoot.it, or you go to the App Store and you download Kahoot, Kahoot. When you sign into Kahoot, make sure you use your real name, because if you win and your name is Pookie, we're not going to try to find out who Pookie is. I'm just going to claim your coins. I'm just letting you know. The hostess with the mostest, she gets the money for everybody who leaves it on the table. Guys, look at the chat box. Look at how many people are earning residual income. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. Guys, so without further ado, yes, I said Pookie because everybody knows some Pookies. Don't act like y'all don't know Pookie, because if you don't, you have not watched the right show. So don't act like y'all don't know. All right, without further ado, guys, I'm going to bring her back to the line. She's going to bless us with another training that's going to really help us take our business to a whole other level. Guys, she is my sister in success. She is my friend. She's someone I absolutely love and adore. And let me tell you, she's been killing the game repeatedly. Agen card holder, platinum, 1-star platinum. Guys, the list goes on and on. I just keep saying, is there anything she can't do? But what I love most is if I call her at 3 a.m. with a travel question, your girl answers. Without further ado, guys, let me bring back to the line none other than Mrs. Nina Mitchell. Nina, are you there?
I am. Can you hear me, Sonali?
Loud and clear, my love. The floor is all yours.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for the break. We are ready to roll and want to keep it moving. Let me get my slides up so that we can make the magic happen. All right, so let's get it out of the way. Let's take the elephant out of the room and tackle this thing head first, head on. Let's talk about the travel agent and the coronavirus. Now, for those of you who know me, you know that I behave a certain kind of way, but I love trap music. So I am a Cardi B fan. So if you guys have followed her on Instagram and you've heard her say the coronavirus, let's talk about that right now. Let's remove all fear and all doubt, and let's understand that we can still function in the age of the coronavirus. Now, I live on an island and the internet kind of does what it wants to do, so I ask you guys to bear with me. Now, people are going crazy, so what do you do? Remember that knowledge is the cure for fear. Usually when you see people acting out of sorts and they are out of control and all over the place, it's fear at the root of what's happening. So the cure for that is to educate. Educate. Learn all that you can about what is happening and then pass that information on. The more information people know, the more real information that people know, the more comfortable they will feel. Relate to their fears without feeding into them. Be in the world, but not of the world, meaning you should know how to function in the middle of the chaos. And how you get that under control is you pass out information. You have it, so you're supposed to give it away. A blessing isn't a blessing until you give it away. So what is the coronavirus? Let's get to the crux of it. Do you actually know what it is? Most people think that this is something new that just fell out of the sky. If you have a can of Lysol in your home right now, read the back of it. The coronavirus is listed there. So this is not something new. It's just a new strand. Get the accurate information about what we're dealing with. Educate yourself. Coronaviruses are a type of virus. You guys can read this information for yourself, but we're going to talk about COVID-19 so that you really know what's going on. Remember, you are the professional, so move like one. Don't let this thing take you off your square or cause you to pull your edges out. You're going to need those edges later, ladies. So don't pull your edges out being worried about this virus and how it's going to impact you. Do not panic. If you are in a panic, of course, your clients and your potential clients, they're going to follow your lead. Have you ever seen people in a crowd? One person starts to run and everybody else runs too without asking any questions? It's a panic. People are in a panic and they're going to follow the leader, whoever that leader is. So we encourage you to become a leader that's going to lead properly. Now, you do not have to be a one-star platinum to be a leader. You could just be an informed person. Everybody has leader potential. What are you going to do with yours? Staying current on what's happening with travel and how it is being affected by the coronavirus is key. You've got to know what's going on because travel is your business. You've got to stay ahead of the curve. Be certain to get information from reliable sources and fact check everything. Don't just take the information because it was posted by somebody you're cool with. Check the information before you share it. Do not just share every piece of information that you come across. I've read some really wrong things on social media. Be careful about what information you pass on. So where can you find credible information? Again, do not just blindly believe everything that you hear on the news either. I have been in a situation, involved in a situation, and saw it on the news and it was reported all wrong. Remember, humans are running these news media stations, so they can make mistakes. So you need to check and then recheck and then check again. Do your own research. Don't just take the first thing you hear and run with it. The CDC is one of the most reliable sources for information regarding this virus and other diseases. You can get in contact with the CDC by going straight to their website, www.cdc.gov. They also have a telephone number, which is 800-1-800-CDC-INFO. Keep this information because you may need it. Where else can you find credible information? If you are not familiar with the State Department, become familiar with them. www.travel.state.gov is the website for the U.S. State Department, the Bureau of Consumer Affairs. You can reach them by calling 888-407-4747. Get in contact with them or go on the website to get up-to-date information on COVID-19, coronavirus, and the travel bans and the restrictions that are caused by this. You're going to know the actual dates that are restricted, and this is going to be absolutely up-to-date and current and correct information. You can also get information on U.S. passports, U.S. visas, what you need to go to other countries. If you can think of it as it relates to travel, you can find that on travel.state.gov. Again, if you are not familiar with this website, become familiar with it. You should be using this as a travel professional. Now be social on social media. Don't use social media to gaslight. You're familiar with what that means. Use social media to spread awareness. Be careful not to add hysteria in your post. People are already out of their minds and afraid. People in my immediate circle have been affected by this virus, and my immediate family have been affected by this virus. It doesn't mean that you're not supposed to care. It doesn't mean that you're not supposed to practice what the government is telling you to and put those things into place. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying don't be cautious. I'm saying don't add into the hysteria and the fear that's going on in the world right now. Find a balance between being cautious and being crazy with fear before you make your social media post. Again, I can't say it enough times, not to just blindly share something because you see it on social media. I've seen things on social media that made me say, and I thought it was information that everybody needed to know. But once I peeled back the layers and went through it and saw that not all the information was accurate, and then I considered how would it make me feel if I got this information from somebody who I cared about? Would it make me feel good or would it scare me? I'm not saying don't share pertinent information. I'm saying be mindful and use wisdom of how you share that information. Remind people that this isn't the first time that we have experienced something like this. Don't be diminishing, don't be condescending, but just be a voice of reason. Be calming. Remind them that we will go back to normal and not to give up on traveling in the future. Remind them that we've dealt with H1N1, that we've dealt with smallpox. I wasn't old enough to be around for it, but I did read it. We have survived influenza. We have survived these things. And because the world is forever evolving, pun intended, we will survive this too, and we will come back better than ever. This is the picture that you see on the screen is an example of the type of thing that you want to share on social media. Give people solid information that they can know and that they can use. Something that does not invoke fear, but provokes them to move with wisdom. Give them knowledge that they can use. Do not let fear kill your business. Save your business. Nobody can do that but you. Save your business. Of course, what's happening in the world is affecting all of the industries, but you happen to be in an industry that is not going under. Be mindful of that. But understand that this business belongs to you. You control what happens with your business. We're going to go a little deeper into that. At all costs, remember that you are the professional. You are a certified travel consultant. Remember that. Don't let this virus make you forget all of the hard work that you've done. How many of you guys have taken the Disney training, the Princess training, the Carnival training, Universal Studios? How many of you are star agents? How many of you guys have taken time and taken these trainings? How many of you are Jamaica Tourism Board specialists? How many of you guys have taken these trainings? You put the time in, right? Remember, you are a professional. You earned something. Now take what you've earned and be proactive with it. Go through your client and your customer list to identify who is scheduled to travel in the future. Stay ahead of the curve. How many of you guys are parents? I have told my children, even the oldest one, and I'm still rearing a child. I've got, you guys know that Lady Brooke is 7 years old. I always have told all three of them, tell me what's happening before somebody else tells me. Even if it's something bad, you'll be in less trouble if you get to me first. Because if I hear something you did in the street, it's going to be a problem. That's a parent thing. But how you do one thing is how you do all things. Your clients feel the same way. If they have to hear on the news that their cruise is canceled, it's going to be a problem for you. So go through your client and customer list to identify who's scheduled to travel in the future. Reach out to them via phone. This is not a text message conversation coming from a person who despises talking on the phone. I am the text message queen. But this is something that requires them to hear your voice. You can calm their nerves just by them hearing your voice and you taking the time out of your day to reach out to them. These people are spending thousands of dollars with you. Take time and call them. Reach out to them via phone and then follow up with an email just to remind them that they are important to you and that they are in the forefront of your mind. Reassure them that you are aware that they are scheduled to travel and that you will be in touch with them soon with updates as they affect their plans. And then do it. This is where you being a professional comes into play. You want to know how the top travel commission earners consistently do that year after year after year. You want to know how Nikki Lee has earned an IATAN card 4 years in a row, how Lynn Huddleston has achieved this for 4 years in a row, how I have earned an IATAN card 4 years in a row, is by going this extra mile and staying ahead of the curve, reaching out to your clients and reassuring them. Remember, you are the professional, and this is actually a part of your job, and it is your responsibility to them. It's not just you take the money, you sell them the trip, and now you're done, and you tell them to call United Airlines directly or call FunJet directly. Nope, that's your job. If you want to earn the big bucks, you've got to put in the time and the effort. Do the work for your clients. Contact the vendors on their behalf. Yes, I know the whole time with FunJet is going to be 3 hours. Put the phone down, put it on speaker, and move on to your next call. Multitask. Learn how to do more than one thing at a time. This is where my ADHD really makes me a superstar, because I can work on 5 things at the same time. You guys want to learn how to do that. Wait that time out. Your client will appreciate that. And I actually let my clients know, this was a 3-hour phone call, but I got it done. This is what's happening, blah, 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 blah. And that lets them know that I care about them. And they brag about it, and I get referrals because of that. Remember that. Put in the time to build that relationship with your client. Do not rely on the vendors and the suppliers to update your clients, because what you don't know is a lot of these vendors deal directly with consumers and clients. What you don't want is for your client to cut you out of the middle and start to book directly with FunJet, because they can. They can book directly with Expedia. They can book directly with Southwest Vacations. They can book directly with Carnival. You do not want to put them directly in contact with the vendor, because then what do they need you for? Keep that in mind. Did you know that travel is one of the few industries that rarely closes down? And when I say travel, I'm not just talking about the resorts, because many resorts are closed momentarily. Many hotels are closed. Many of the casinos are closed. But guess what? The airports are still open. Think about that. The airports are still open. Even though there are certain travel restrictions in place, the airports are still open and flights are still coming and going every day. My husband works for United Airlines, and he is an essential employee, and he's required to work. He is still servicing flights 6 days out of the week. Airports are still open. Keep that in mind. What does this mean for your business? It's time to think outside of the box. You are going to have business people who still need to travel. Keep that in mind. Reach out to people on social media and ask who still needs to take a flight to get to work. I have clients that live in LA that work in New York, and vice versa. You've got clients who live in Michigan and work in Ontario, Canada. Find out who still has to travel for work. Reach out to them. Ask them, can you book their travel? Think outside of the box. You control what happens with your business. Connect with and follow business development managers on social media, as well as major travel brands. You'll stay in the loop of what's happening with these properties, when they're closing, when they're open, how to process bookings, how to make changes. They talk about that on their social media pages. So make sure that you are following them. Watch for updates. Stay in the loop and stay ahead of the curve. Be creative. This is when being you comes into play. Let the most creative part of your personality come out and shine. Just an example, post-quarantine cruise, Escape to Paradise. Low deposits for 2021 and 2022 sailings. Do you guys know that there are cruises right now that you could sell for 2021 and 2022? What are you waiting for? Don't anticipate that people are going to be afraid to book. They're going to do what you teach them to do. Educate your clients. That trouble don't last always. We survived H1N1. So if you had to give up your cruise for 2020, let me get you booked for 2021. Be creative. Post polls on social media and ask your followers, when this is over, where's the first place that you want to travel? Provoke them to think, get their juices flowing. Keep travel on their minds. Give them something else to focus on because they are getting overwhelmed with what they see on the news. Your market is travel. Control what they see. Offer incentives. Just for an example, the next person to book a trip for 2021 will only pay a deposit of $160 and not have to pay it off until 45 days before you depart. Now, for somebody who is not in the travel industry, they are thinking, oh my God, she's going to give me this awesome deal and I only have to pay $160 for the deposit. Now, for those of you who actually click around, you know that that $160 deposit is standard for Southwest Vacations. But because you have now put that out into the universe and you are teaching people that, they are excited about it. People love a deal. Even though you can't add the air onto it right now, you definitely can secure the land and you could add the air on later. Be creative. These are all ways that you can keep commissions coming in. Post photos of travel-related things, scenic, exciting facts, and personal experiences. Attraction marketing. You ever been in front of the TV at 11:59 p.m. knowing that your kitchen is closed for the day and you see 4 food commercials back to back to back, now you're eyeballing the kitchen? Attraction marketing. Don't become a used car salesman where you're begging people to buy your trip, buy my trip, buy my trip, buy my trip, because that rarely works. Instead, educate people and give them something to be attracted to. Again, remember, you are the professional. Check all major vendor websites. You got time. You're at home. And even if you're at work, volume is probably down. So steal some moments. Log into. Check for updates and do this often. There are sales that are being announced every single day. What you're going to look for is sales, sales, sales. You're looking for sales. People are in a situation where they are panicking about money. So how can you soothe that? By showing them how they can save money. There will be people that are down to their last dollar. And if they see something on sale, they'll buy it because they feel like they're justified because they're saving money on something. Don't put your own expectations on someone else. Or like we like to say, don't count my pockets for me. Let your clients make the decision for themselves. You just be sure to get the information in front of them. You're going to check for relaxed change and cancellation policies. Remember, I talked about reaching out to your clients and giving them information. If you know somebody is booked on a United flight, reach out to them and let them know, hey, this is what's going on with United right now. They have this relaxed change policy, and if you need to cancel, these are the things that you can do. We can reschedule your trip for such and such day. Stay ahead of the curve. You want to check for travel restrictions and bans. And we talked about the website to go to get that accurate information. You're going to check for closures and cancellations, which are happening literally every single day. Stay ahead of the curve. You're going to check for any other pertinent information that may impact your client's travel plans. Reach out to them before they get busy and start reaching out for themselves, because that will phase you out as their travel consultant. Earn your keep. Sell the sales. These are examples of sales that are happening right now. Spring into savings, 65%. And you can use this for future stay dates with the Grand Palladium Hotels and Resorts. This information is right in our vendor websites. Cruise in 2022. Your clients may be able to, 2020, they may be able to cruise at the end of the year. You can book select 2020 cruises or land and sea journeys right in Holland, America. Free stateroom gratuities, free or reduced fares for kids and extra guests, deposits from $99. Go find this information and talk about it on social media. How you can do that without sounding used car salesman-y is by saying something like, I was booking travel, or I was in my back office and I found this sale and I wanted to share it with everybody. I'm so excited about it. Check this out. And that's it. Save up to 50% on Haven in Riviera Cancun Resort and Spa. These are just a few sales, but you're going to sell the sales. Remember, you can use these sales to book future trips. Educate your clients. Think outside of the box. Now, this was a question that was actually asked to me personally. This is killing my business. What do I do? Use your time wisely. Use this time to brush up on your certifications, recertify. How many of you guys know that the major brand certifications, you have to recertify every year? So this is a good time to recertify. Recertify with the brands and the regions. Learn about the new developments in travel. Again, stay ahead of the curve. Earn new certifications. Remember, the more you learn, the more you'll earn. You can't sell something or talk about something that you don't know about. So learn about it. Share your knowledge on social media as well, and show them your certifications. People will trust you because you know what you're talking about. Remember to use attraction marketing. Share your information that you learn. Share exciting ideas. If you take the Aruba training and now you're an Aruba specialist, talk about that. And then tell them about some exciting things that are happening in Aruba and that you saw some sales that are happening in August of 2020. Attraction marketing. Educate your clients. Give them information. Show them that you are a superstar. This is killing my business. What do I do? Control the narrative. Get rid of the stinking thinking. Get rid of the stinking thinking. Amy Peterson told me this like 2 years ago, and it stuck in my head. Get rid of the stinking thinking. If you think this situation will kill your business, guess what? You are 100% right. 100%. You control your narrative. There are some things that are out of your control. Yes, there are. But how you deal with it, you are totally in control of. 100% in control of. And how you react to certain things can shift what's happening in your situation. Your mindset can make or break you. Your success starts and ends with you. Now, we know that you hear these things all the time, but you hear them all the time because it's true. How many of you have been in situations where you responded all wrong? And you play it back in your head and you say, oh, I should have said this. Oh my God, I should have did this. I shouldn't have said that. How many of you guys have done that? And you know that the situation would have been shifted had you thought about what you were going to say or do before you did it. Well, that's what's happening here. How you do one thing, as David says, is how you do all things. Your mindset can make or break you. So control what's happening in your mind first. Stay connected so you can learn from others in the travel industry. That means the business development managers. That means Archer Travel Services. That means your platinum consultants. That means your IATAN card holders on your team. Stay plugged in. Do not suffer in silence. If you don't know what to do, tell somebody. I don't know what to do. Can you help me? People are waiting, willing, and able to assist you. Do not suffer in silence. We are not mind readers. We only know what you tell us. So if you reach out and ask for assistance, we are waiting to help you. Learn as much as you can about what's happening and how you can help your clients as well as your travel partners. If you've got some pertinent information, share it with your Evolution family. Please do. We all learn from each other. I do not claim to know everything. I will tell you in a heartbeat. I don't know, but I'll go find out. You might have some information that I need. Don't keep that information to yourself. Help us all out. Take control of your business. Are you ready to do that? Are you really ready to take control of your business? Because that means from this point on, you're not able to sit in the corner and cry about the coronavirus is killing your business. After this training, you cannot let that be an excuse. You are the professional. Remember that. And this is your business. You control the narrative. You control what happens. You control how the information is given from you to the people who follow you on social media. Control that narrative. Be as creative as you can possibly be to generate business, because people are still traveling right now and they have to travel in the future. Remember that. So get out of your own way. Control what's happening in your mind and get back to work. This is where the rubber meets the road. Take what you've learned today and then go use it, because faith without work, Sonali, is dead. You got to go do something with it. You can pray on it, but like Sonali just said, you got to go do something next. Go do something with what you've got today. Do not hesitate to ask questions. Control your own narrative. Do not allow this to beat you. Finally, quit tripping. Get back to work. Know that you are in the best industry that is out here, period, bar none. Travel bounces back year after year after year. You are in the one industry that is not closed right now. Understand that. You can do as much as you can do. The sky is literally the limit. We are still selling travel every single day, and you can too. So taking everything that we went over today, make sure that you go back over the recording and put these things into work. And finally, come and see me when all of the hubbub is over. Come see me in Hawaii, but quit tripping and control what's happening with the travel agent and the coronavirus. Thanks for your time today. I really, really appreciate it. Have a great day. Sonali, I'm going to turn it back over to you now.
Listen, if you hit that coronavirus one more time, I'm going to take this whole webinar out because I can't.
Coronavirus.
I cannot. Ladies and gentlemen, you have heard from one of the best, our 1-star platinum, our platinum pineapple, my Nina number 45. Please clap it up for her for always giving her heart, her soul, and absolutely sharing everything that she can share with us to make us better, not just as travel agents, guys, but honestly better as leaders. I absolutely love and adore her to the moon. So please continue to clap it up for none other than our 1-star platinum, Mrs. Oh, and 6-figure ring earner. Okay, show that bling, girl, show that bling. Miss Nina Mitchell. Guys, we have a treat in store for you right now. We're going to just keep on moving because I know y'all want to get to this $1,000 in these convention tickets. But guys, listen, it's so important that we really sow into your spirit today. And while we are quarantined from the coronavirus, while we are quarantined, it's so important, guys, that you don't find yourselves in a situation where you're feeling depressed or despondent or desperate or really not knowing what to do. That's why it's so important that we bring you these amazing leaders who have, definitely passed the test of time to show you how you can actually do something in the middle of all this nothingness. And what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to bring up a phenomenal couple. I mean, they are out of Las Vegas, Nevada. And if you've ever heard their story, when I talk about, and I want to almost say from rags to riches, but I can't. They were a couple who just a couple years ago had reached the top of the company. Things happened, business changed, their focus changed, right? They lost their position, had 5 to 10 agents, and they have now built up their organization to over 2,000 agents. They are our newest 2-star platinums. They have an amazing organization that is just doing amazing, phenomenal, and wonderful things. And guys, I just happen to love them. I mean, listen, Charles Lee, he can ninja kick you, and Nikki, she can teach you how to do anything. So without further ado, I want to bring to the table my brother and sister in success, none other than Mr. Charles and Mrs. Nikki Lee. Guys, I'm so excited to have you on. Are you there?
Yes, we are. Thank you, Sonali.
Sonali, you are the hostess of the mostest. You're amazing. You know what? Being in this house for so long and seeing you guys is just a super, super blessing. And Nina, holy smokes, you knocked it out the park. That was an amazing training. And it's
That's a double salute.
It is. It was great, because I'm saying this every day, and you just presented it in the most perfect manner. I mean, we love you, Nina. That was amazing, amazing training. Thank you.
Yeah, and then, I wanted to point out there was a little bit of an error on Sonali, giving us the information on you guys. Not just 2,000, but we actually got
3,000.
3,000.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I was trying to calculate in my head. Listen, I can't keep up. I can't keep up.
Just saying.
That's hard work.
Well,
More.
let me say Charles and Nikki Lee with over 3,000 agents in their organization as our newest 2-star platinums. Guys, I salute you. I hand over the mic because you just dropped it. We're ready for your training, guys.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much, guys. And I'm glad you guys were able to make it today. I mean, wow, what a crazy event. Even considering the fact how far we've come in technology to where we can gather 700 plus people just all in one line and here at the convenience of our own home. Who says it's going to stop us from getting our regionals did?
Nope.
Right? That's what I'm telling you guys, how incredible it is where nothing's going to stop us, right? Doesn't matter. If you tell us we can't go to a social gathering, then we'll figure out our own way to get a social gathering going. So how tremendous is this to where we have this even available for all of us to get together and be in unison together to get this training done for you guys. So awesome. Thank you and welcome all of you guys. All right, so now that we're here, let's go ahead. Okay, cool. Hey, this was Bahamas. This is one of my favorite scenes, is me looking out to the Bahamas. Yeah, I love it. All right, cool. So this is not going to be that long of a training. We definitely us two want to get to the Kahoot game, right? We want to do that too. We're super excited for that. All right, here we go. Here we go. What we're going to be talking about today, in light of, because obviously what we're talking about is, the big elephant in the room, and that is the big elephant in the room, this whole stupid virus. How many of you guys, for real, here's a big question for you guys. How many of you guys feel like you guys are all race cars right now on a red light? For real, you're kind of revving, you're like, man, what's up? When's the green light gonna happen? I'm guessing all of us, the whole globe, this whole entire universe, this whole planet right now are all race cars that are on a red light. We're just waiting for the green, right? And so there's lots of things to be said about that. So, even at times like this, when markets come down or whatever, this is what we wanted to discuss and what we have here, and what an incredible format that we have for us to be, regardless of the situation, to be 100% recession proof. And I love that we even have this availability and option for us. So with that said, I want to kind of revert back to a while back, and I swear it was about three years ago. So we went to a GoPro event, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with GoPro or who this gentleman here is. His name is Eric Worre. And in this event, this is an event that we all definitely wanted to attend. Why?
By the way, go to his YouTube videos. They're awesome.
Yeah, if you ever want to understand about team building, Eric Worre is probably one of the best standouts when it comes to teaching network marketing and this, that, the other. But we attended this event, with the intentions of learning and really maximizing our learning in the game of what we're doing with network marketing, because Eric Worre, in a big way, he structured the whole program down to where if any of you guys are any kind of network marketers or anything like that, then you guys know as well as I do how powerful he is and what he represents to the industry when it comes to what we do here, right? Be it that potions and lotions, it doesn't matter what field that you're in. So we wanted to attend this event. Just so you guys know, in any of these events, they're all $500+ for you to even attend. The reason why we wanted to attend this event simply because of this guy right here. Anything that anything Tony Robbins, I'm in, right? Because Tony Robbins, the kind of value that he's able to provide, for him to be able to teach people, show people how to excel in their life on human growth, mental growth, to me, that, is obviously, and to have it all together with a person like Eric Worre, and things like that, that was a hands down decision for us. And we just felt like, hey, we needed to be part of that, right? So we went, we learned, and there was so much to learn. If there's ever a time that you guys can get in on that, please do so. It's absolutely 100% worth it, right? So there we were watching this event, and then here comes Tony Robbins. He does his thing, right? We were super excited. We're jumping up and down. But I'm going to tell you guys, there was one other guest speaker that came on. And I don't know if any of you know who this gentleman is here. His name is Robert Kiyosaki. Anyone know who Robert Kiyosaki is? He came on, and he's a national bestseller. He's officially made the top list for a financial book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Okay. And I've always known about him and, you know, like what he's learned. And I've also learned from a lot of his book and his audio series. And this book has been introduced by Oprah Winfrey and all the likes of the entire nation. And this has become one of the truest books to read in finances to help you get to the next level and understanding finances and things like that. Robert Kiyosaki comes on. He comes on stage and he does his whole bit. This is the one message that I absolutely resonate, and it still rings to me to this day. We were sitting down and, you know, learning from him, and you know, he's coming on and he's talking, and you know what he said during his teachings? He said this: I don't know when this is going to happen, but I'm going to let all of you guys know that the economy is going to crash.
It's due for a crash.
It's due for a crash, and it's going to crash any moment now. This was 3 years ago. So of course, when you get information like this, it's kind of like, well, it's not happening now, so I'm not really taking that seriously, right? Because
Nobody does.
It's not in our current state. So of course, we just kind of brush it off our shoulders. In a big way, statistically, with all of his you know, predictions, a lot of it has come true. You know, he was years ahead of his time, and when he was saying we're due for an economy crash and it's going to happen any minute. But there was something to be said, because what he was doing is he was inside this whole training ballroom with over 1,000 people of, guess what? Entrepreneurs, network marketers. And this rung to me since that day. You know what he said? He says, I'm going to tell you, with all of you guys here, when the economy, and if the economy were to ever crash, the smart stock market, we're due for a recession. Okay, whatever. He says, when that happens, I'm here to let you guys know, all of you guys here that are in this room, you entrepreneurs, all of you are recession proof. All of you. Wow. What a powerful statement. You mean to tell me, regardless of market crashing, regardless of the situation of the economy, we'll be okay? We'll be fine? Given the understanding of what we do in terms of network marketing, regardless of whatever field that you're in, right? You could be selling fat loss drinks, vitamins, and this, that, the other. It doesn't matter. All of you collectively as entrepreneurs and network marketers, all of you network marketers, all of you guys are going to be recession proof. Why? Because of the options that we have. Because of the fact that we have a structured format into where we can actually develop into distributorship, into referral programs and things like that, that doesn't require specifically for that specific product or service that you have. That resonated with me. And to this day, just like Sonali and David McCovey have said, even with the crises that we're going through right now, he cashed out the biggest check. Think about that for a second. Right? Can you put it all together? It's like there's a lot to be said about that. You guys with me here? So it's just truly incredible that regardless, you guys literally all, despite, you know, with all this fear and everything that Nina Mitchell, don't be tripping. Stop tripping right now, for real. Like, you guys literally have a unicorn right on your lap, and you guys are, what's happening is a lot of people are being so short-sighted, they're not seeing the bigger picture here. You guys with me here? So it's just, you know, we really want to put that into perspective. And that to me was the truest, biggest thing that we could really carry into what we're going through right now. Sure, travel industry is, you know, big, and we're so spoiled with how big the travel industry is. And so even for what we're doing with network marketing, it has truly become easy for us, right? So in these times, what we're going through is actually what most network marketers go through in their level of what they're doing in terms of this, you know, bringing on distributors or bringing on new agents or what that is the other.
Now is the time, because you have a lot of time to master network marketing, to figure it out. If you're just a travel booker, give it a try.
Right. So absolutely. So there's no denying what happened, right? So this COVID-19 comes into the picture, and you know what Nina Mitchell was talking about: fear, 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 fear. And let's be very honest here. Like what Nina Mitchell was saying, to sifting through all the nonsense, you really have to dig. You know, a lot of times it's gotten worse because yes, we've been through H1N1, we've been through SARS, we've been through all of this, that, the other. But when those things happen, the reason why we didn't have as much panic, even while some of those diseases were even deadlier, here's the thing. At that time, social media was not really a big platform. So now everyone and their mother has a voice, right? We all have social media and this, that, the other. So what ends up happening is, you know, something like this happens, and then, you know, we're oftentimes sharing just what we think is right or whatever, and it's actually a big blur, right? It's a big blur to distinguish between fake news, real news, because now we got all these like tabloid sites that are just, you know, creating these articles simply for clicks and likes and shares and this, that, to get the eyeballs into their thing. And so now, you know, because the topic is, you know, coronavirus, COVID-19, you know, all these fake sites are coming up. So really, just like Nina said, please do your due diligence. One of the best things that you can do actually is Google search it yourself. If you see a hot topic article, right, and then you see like, is that for real? What you want to do is do a quick fact check. Go to Google and just do a verification search on yourself. It only takes you a few seconds, right? Don't just immediately start sharing, because this is where we're at. This is how fear became a culmination of what it is today. We're just circulating it amongst each other, and you know, at the end of the day, a lot of it's artificial fear too, right? So what happened? Because of the state of, you know, the fear, what ended up happening is obviously border closures, all business closures.
All businesses.
You're right. It doesn't matter what it is. And then of course, sports and all crowd gathering closures. And then of course, when we're doing this whole closures of everything with businesses and this, that, the other, right? We're also told for everybody to stay home, to do security measures. Of course, what happens is if we're all told to stay home, if there's no customers, what ends up happening is there's no need for employees. So then what happens is companies decide, all right, job layoffs, right? And this is basically what happens.
For an indefinite time. Nobody knows how long. No one knows for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. No one knows how long they're going to be at home.
So boom, right? This is basically what we're experiencing right now. Stocks tumble on virus fears, right? It's all based out of fears. So with that said, you know, we want to take into consideration, and even with this, I realized, oh my gosh, this, as even though where we're at, even with the situation that we're at, I'm realizing, hey, we're actually having a shelter here in what we have with Evolution and Archer Travel, right? So this is where Evolution Enterprises actually, believe it or not, has a tremendous amount of solutions. I mean, a lot of you guys, you know, so many people, so many agents that we've brought on board, you know, they're kind of like thinking short-sightedness, right? Like immediately, like they're thinking, oh, I can't book travel. People are canceling out on me. Da, 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 da. Okay, I get it. I get it. One of the biggest under the circumstances that's taking place, a lot of politicians, a lot of people in big corporations, you know what they're saying? If there's a way for any of you to work from home, now's the time to do it, right? So with that said, guess what each and every one of you have? You guys have that option. I can't, okay, so me and Nikki, we do webinars and do this, that, the other, right? So at the end of the day, for the last like four years, that's all she's been doing, working from home. That's all she's been doing, right? So working from home, she hasn't gone, you know, like we like to travel, we love to travel, but the main way she makes income is working from home. Me, I didn't figure it out until later. We're like, all right, let's really get this thing going, right? And then since then, okay, for the better part of the time that we've been doing this program, what have we been doing? Working from home. So technically speaking, while everyone is told to stay home and don't expose yourself, the verbiage is like, well, shoot.
Perfect.
We haven't been exposing ourselves for the last 4 years, right? So it's like, you know, just understanding that dynamic in itself, especially with how we're able to utilize this in a way. How easy is it to be able to work from home? Really, truthfully. I mean, we've been doing this program. I've been on the phone. I'm riding the scooter around the block inside, at my house, explaining the travel business model while she's doing trainings all right here at the comfort of our Zoom channel. Right? Zoom has become such a powerful platform, even with technology today, to where each and every one of you, legitimately so, can be able to work from home. You don't have to get dressed. You don't have to put makeup on. Nick wakes up a lot of times with eye boogers, right?
Really?
And with eye boogers, wakes up, puts up her laptop, and she's going to work, and she's training, and this, that, the other. Right? And a lot of, we're always doing the same thing. This has become our daily routine where we don't have to get in our car. We don't have to get dressed. We don't have to drive anywhere.
We don't have to pay gas.
Right. So those are all expenses that, you got to really put that into consideration to where, well, shoot, we've been doing that the whole time. Right? So understand that you have a powerful solution here with Evolution Enterprises, with the solutions that you have, that you guys have the ability to work from home. You guys with that?
A lot of people always say, $69.95 to run our business. I can't pay that. But then they go find a job and they spend $5 a day on gas. Times 5 is $25. Times for 4 weeks in a month, that's $100 expense just to go get a job. So you're telling me to be without your kids and without your family, you're going to pay $100 with gas? Isn't that an expense? I say this a lot when people, when we show the opportunity to people, the $69.95, let me justify that. So you're telling me that instead of doing this opportunity, you'd rather go to a job and spend $100 than stay at home with your kids and your family. And at that job, you're only going to make a certain amount, anywhere from, 400, 600, 700. But here, your income's going to continuously go up as long as you put in the same amount of effort.
All right. So even with what she's saying, right? I want you to consider what $69.95 is if that's your business expenditure. This is what it costs to run your entire business for $69.95 a month. Okay. You know what that breaks down to on a daily basis? Let me clarify that for you. $2.33 a day to run your business.
Expense.
Expense. So with that said, how many of you guys smoke cigarettes for $7 a day? For real. Don't you know who you are? How many of you are stuck on Starbucks coffee for $3-4 lattes daily basis, right? Or how about Red Bulls and energy drinks on a daily to $2.50 per day per drink? So the way I look at it, it makes all the sense in the world. Like there's no solution. So me and Nick have had businesses before to where we don't, the way the expense ratio, this is a hands down. Not only that, let me make it very clear for you. All of you guys are also 1099s too. 1099s. You know what that means? The tax shelter that you have. The amount of taxes that you're able to write off. If you guys don't know, there's There's so many ways, you know, with everything that you're doing with your child, even if you're a W-2, laid off, whatever, maybe you're collecting unemployment.
You're not going to get gas back.
Yeah,
on a
for real.
W-2.
So with that said, like, you know, if you're a 1099, start writing them off. Wherever you drive, whatever meals that you do, you know, your internet bill, your cell phone bill. A lot of times, you know, we were able to write off about $45K just on expenses alone, just on 2019.
Your $69.95 is actually a free business.
It is, and that's also a tax write-off too. So, you know, for the value that you're getting in this thing, I mean, for those of you guys that understand, it really didn't dawn on me until we went full 1099. I was so used to being a W-2 for so long. I just paid my taxes, got my little, you know, tax return, you know, and, you know, that was it. That's what I was so used to. But then once we crossed over to a full 1099, we were still able to get $4,000 or $5,000 back on our tax return. Hello, right? So it just, it kind of like boggles me when people don't take advantage of and understanding the situations, and the benefits that you guys have here. So even, let's say you did nothing with the business, just the tax shelter alone is a tremendous amount of value that you're getting for your everyday life. But then let's go ahead and add on the perks, your everyday Evo rewards program and this, that, the other that you guys have. If you guys are not using it, my deals at its fullest capacity, it doesn't make sense, right? So like you want to be able to utilize it as, and you're getting away with it for an absolute steal, even with the monthly expenditure. But clearly, Evolution Enterprises has a complete way to that you can eliminate the monthly expenditure altogether. So then there's that too. This is assuming that you're not doing anything, right? So the value already in itself speaks for itself. So the second thing, as far as the solution, is maximizing your knowledge while at home. Look, listen, right now, we're all told to stay at home. Yes? We're all cars on a red light. What are you gonna do? Just sit at home and do nothing and twinkle your thumbs, stare at the ceiling and look at the flies and try to catch flies for the time? You know what I mean?
They're binge watching.
Or
Game of
Netflixing
Thrones.
and chilling.
And
right?
Nina Mitchell's binge watching Ryu and getting ahead of the game. So she
right.
knows all
So she's right, while some of you are just watching Tigerland or whatever. She just started or like
Tigerland.
Whatever. You know, you guys can be sitting here getting knowledge on getting more additional certifications. Because I'm gonna tell you why. To assume that this is going to be an indefinite thing is being naive.
Very.
We're going to get back in order, right? We're just waiting for Congress and Trump to say, all right, green light, everyone go back to your daily lives.
Out of 700 people, I want to know how many people, the first thing that they're going to do when this is over is travel. Even if it's somewhere, anywhere. Who's going to travel the first thing? Me, right? This is just a webinar with agents. Can you imagine the whole world? You see this, you guys, the first thing you guys want to do is travel. I made a post, and my post on Facebook said, when this is over, where are you going to travel to? And I had over 300 responses of where people are going to go. I got 5 bookings out of that. They were only deposits, but they were they were refundable deposits, and 5 bookings out of that. Because I gave everybody a quote that asked where they're going. Just how you spin it, like Nina said.
Right. So, you know, like right now is the time, because see, here's the thing. We're, again, like I said, all of you guys already said, yeah, we're race cars on a red light. As soon as the light turned green, what are you going to do? Especially for those of you new agents, now is the time for you to get educated, do mock bookings, start getting prepared. And believe it or not, Nikki hasn't slowed down one bit, because you got to understand the way your language is, right? And the language is, even though people are not exactly traveling right now, but there's a whole bunch of people that are window shopping and grabbing the deals for 2 months later. Not only that, because of the current circumstance, all the companies have a very easy refund process, right? So even, let's say, for instance, assuming, you know, God forbid, like it lasts a little bit longer, they have the freedom to go ahead and cancel in light of the situation. So there's no risk there even. So you can go ahead and book it. People can book. And believe it or not, because the travel industry prices are at its insane ultra.
People can grab 5 vacations with the price of 1. So people with money understand that, and they know that. They can go to 5 places instead of 1 place, and it costs the same.
Yeah. So, with that said, with the prices that where it's at right now, believe it or not, a lot of people are smart shopping, grabbing these things for 2 months down the road. It's all about perception and how you frame it in a way. Oh, you want to cancel? I'm done. Right? No, you can postpone. Go ahead. Let's go ahead and rebook it for a month down the road, 2 months down the road. And right now's the greatest time to grab it because look at the prices. You're not going to see these prices again.
Never.
You get what I'm
Never.
saying?
I had a conversation with Ron Archer in 60 years. I said, Ron, did you ever see these prices ever to travel? He said, no. If I was not going on my road show, I'd be doing what you and Charles are doing, grabbing up all the flights because we looked at Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, Florida, Jamaica, and Cancun, and all of that was $1,000 for both of us.
I'm just saying. So maximize your knowledge right now because when the green light takes place, you're ready. You're ready to take this oncoming rush of people that are saying, hey, I want to get my travel bookings on, get ready for that. And not only that, you can take advantage and knowledge yourself. There's a lot of good things going on here that you guys got to really take advantage of.
The other thing is delivery. There are no businesses right now. Everyone's at home ordering online, right? Amazon's a big one, but Amazon doesn't sell CBD oil. Neither does eBay, right? So that's something that we have. We have the CBD, and a lot of people can't get to the stores. They're closed down. So delivery is something that we do have. So if that's something that you like and attracted to, Valerie Rutherford explained it very well, the business, we have it. Get on board with it. That's a great option because like Charles said, we don't know how long this is going to last. So why not get a delivery option of something? And it's not just something, but it's one of the best. It's health and wellness, and it's CBD, and it's very, very, very popular. That's what everyone's buying, and it's an isolate. So there's, Valerie talked about it. I mean, that's delivery. Those businesses they're still delivery. They're still postmen right now. So that's something that you can definitely make money with.
Right. Absolutely. So, when it comes to health and wellness, take advantage of that too, because, you're making money every way possible. And the fact that she said delivery, you don't have to go out, you don't have to sell it hand to hand. Everything's done like for the most part on an online basis. So you have that available to you.
It's funny because someone said the other day, oh, aren't you panicked? I said, well, are you panicked? And they said, yes. I said, you know what? I got something for you. CBD oil. So this is a great time because a lot of people have anxiety. A lot of people don't know how to be comfortable in their own home for long periods of time. So they have anxiety, they get panic. So CBD is that's the solution right there. The CBD, sell the CBD oil for people that are panicked and they you hit a wall with them with travel, you hit a wall with them. It's really hard to coach them about being recession proof with network marketing. So sell them some CBD oil and calm them down.
Right. Yep. Okay. That's travel explosion coming soon. That's what I just kind of touched on, right? Everyone's like red light right now, cars on a red light, and people are itching. All of you guys are itching to get back on track.
And a lot of people, they're nervous. Now is the time that they're going to be nervous to book online because they don't know where they can and can't go. Like Nina said, please train. Knowledge, because they're not going to know, hey, what can I do? Where can I go? Where is it safe? And they're going to depend on someone that's a travel coordinator or knows about travel. And as long as you're getting it out there to your friends, family, friends of friends of friends, and everyone knows you, and this month you can build that up, then they're going to come to you because you're the travel person. You know what's out there. You know what's going on. You're going to know the lowest places to go.
And that's also going to be a positive spin for you guys. Don't know where to go because of COVID-19? Ask me. I can help you out. I've done the research. With any travel arrangements, I'll make sure to let you guys know where it's safe to go, where it's not safe to go, etc. So that way, because people, like Nikki's saying, people are unsure. there's a lot of questions coming right now. People are still trying. The airlines are still moving. They're ready to go. They just want to know where it's safe. And believe it or not, travel agency is really looked at right now because they need professional advice on where to go, what not to do, especially at this day and time.
Yeah,
right?
a lot of people, when something like this happens, the first thing they want to do is they want to see their family. They want to get to their family immediately. So like Nina said, you know, flights were still out. Everyone was taking precaution, yes, but people were racing around like maniacs to get to their friends and family. And I got ahead of that. And I started calling on my phone every single person and asking them, hey, are you okay? Do you need anything? What are you doing? And, you know, just reaching out to people to help people.
Yep, absolutely. So guys, again, you guys have something amazing here. And then of course, income shelter, team build.
If you haven't done it already, now is the time.
Yep.
Now is the time to master the open, the close, telling your story, edification. Now is the time. Each day, just master a different craft of team building. Get good at team building, because this is something that was, you know, something that all my friends and family, they actually came rushing to me, including my sister and my brother. What do we do? Holy smokes, because they didn't have an income shelter and we were okay.
Yep.
We're totally
Right.
okay.
So one of the things about the income shelter that I really want to discuss like that is a check that we can count on that can come, the residual check, right? Now I'm one to always advise, like we keep the main thing, the travel. Okay. I get that. Right. And so that's always been a thing, and team building has been the optional side. Right. So
it's the main thing for us
right now.
now.
The thing is this, I'm very careful about saying that because, you know, at the end of the day, are we capable of just rolling up our sleeves and say, you know what, I want a team build and, you know, I want to do that exclusively. Well, when we look at the amount of volume that Evolution and Archer Travel, congratulations, you guys. I mean, seriously, the amount of volume that you guys have booked in travel right now has eclipsed anything that we could do in the team building side. We've booked over 155 plus million in travel. So on our product and service side,
we've proved that
anything that we team build right now, it would take us to get up to 50,000 agents to even catch up.
Yeah.
To get to the travel, travel volume side. So with that said, right now, the best thing that you can do in light of this situation, you can roll up your sleeves and tell everyone, right now is a good time. Let's build this income shelter and build a team, because in retrospect, dare I say it, just like Robert Kiyosaki said, we can be recession proof. Because why? That one part sector right there doesn't really, at the end of the day, require any travel booking, does it? It just, all it does is building a shell to say, hey, and the way Dave McCovey has designed it is through a profit pool, to where we're all equally growing together. And the more we grow, our checks grow. So the way you think about it and the way it's completely designed, it makes all the sense in the world. And so we've been doing that. You know, now I think of it as income shelter, but really, you know, prior to the situation that took place, the way I was looking at it is securing an income. Yeah. Secure an income to ensure that way, like despite the situation that takes place, no matter what is happening, I want to ensure that we can protect. And the way it's designed is we're protecting our agents and our agents are protecting their agents. And we're kind of all sharing together.
Sharing money.
Protecting ourselves in the rainiest of days. At the ugliest of situations, if we effectively said, you know what? Travel industry is not viable anymore, which we know which will never happen, because the travel industry is the biggest industry and it's never going to slow down anytime soon, right? Even if we were to take the travel industry at the pause that it's in right now, take 10 points away and we're still the largest industry. There's no way it's going to slow down. But as soon as they give the green light, we're all back on track. So now, you know, with that knowledge in hand, we can create an income shelter that we have exactly available. And to understand that, to put it all together, especially for all of our junior partners, hopefully this brings a light shed. I mean, at the end of the day, we want you to make income. And It's going to be robust, booking travel, doing all this, that, the other. But when you effectively team build, that is our recession proof. That is exactly what Robert Kiyosaki was talking about to ensure that, that that we're always protected.
Just see the chat. Awesome.
All right. And then there it is. Network marketing is recession proof.
We've got that proof. We definitely got that proof
So,
for sure. If you're having team build, start team building. We have the blueprint for you. It's not hard. Yeah, we saw it. This time we saw it. We get it. We understand it.
Going full circle, going back, you'll notice that this is a nice ring right here. So regardless of the circumstance, when we go to Robert Kiyosaki, it doesn't matter what field of endeavor that you're in, it doesn't matter what it is, whether you're selling potions and lotions, the understanding and what I picked up in that GoPro event with Tony Robbins, Robert Kiyosaki, Eric Worre, and all of these
David McCovey,
and these main major players inside the whole entire industry of the world. Tony Robbins is not known for network marketing. Neither is Robert Kiyosaki. They've done real estate, and Tony Robbins, his effective thing is about motivational speaking, etc. But to understand, to get these people of credibility to come in to a network marketing event to say, you guys are the only industry where effectively, no matter what the circumstances are and no matter what part of the economy is, you guys will always be recession proof because of the option that you guys have available. And so that in itself rings back, and I want to share that with each and every one of you. For those of you that are maybe like scared and so reliant and heavily dependent on the travel aspect, just know what we have in Evolution and Enterprises. Look at the way that even Dave McCovey even designed it. He designed it in a way that it's affordable. Other programs, let's be real here. You guys are oftentimes spending 150 plus, 220. This is a unicorn that you guys have. Mm-hmm. If you guys effectively use it the right way, if you guys have it in the right, correct mind frame, there's nothing that can stop you guys from you getting yours. At the end of the day, that's really what it is. How many of you guys got your gold checks, right? That was an extra 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 for those of you double golds, triple golds, and this, that, the other that you guys were able to receive despite the situation. How many platinums got their gold checks? How many silvers got your checks?
And then the greatness of it is that you don't only have to have one account. How many of golds do you see make double golds? And then they make triple golds, right? They don't stop at gold. Why stop at gold? You go to double gold and then you go to triple gold. And especially for couples, they have advantage because they can have 4 accounts. And that's just truly amazing that Dave McCovey allowed us to do that as well, because you can just quadruple your income. Once you do it once, you can do it again.
That's right. So yeah, I mean, when people have this mindset of being so short-sighted, like Sonali Hudson had explained to you guys, just to kind of quickly tell you our story for those of you junior partners, we, when we first started, we became a platinum in this organization. And truth be told, we weren't prepared because honestly, we weren't really network marketers. We didn't understand the game. We didn't understand how to facilitate a team, and we didn't really quite get it. And so what ended up happening is, because of our lack of experience, what ended up happening is we effectively lost our whole entire organization. Truth be told, I put my focus somewhere else, and then effectively we drizzled our entire organization to become an executive consultant. And that's exactly what happened. And so with that, come full circle, what ended up happening is I attended a convention in Evolution.
We educated ourselves with the event that we showed you guys.
That's right. And then once we were in there, And then we realized people were growing. People were walking up on stage, crying, sharing tears, you know, and sharing their story. And that to us was enough to tell us how amazingly real this was. And it was at that moment that we decided, you know what, let's get back on the horse.
Let's do the optional.
And let's just really take off with this. And since then, we've never looked back. We're proud to say we've become a 3,000 organization, and really looking forward as soon as the green light happens, regardless of the situation that's taken place. Some of you team builders maybe have lost a number of people. I'm here to tell you right now, that's all temporary. The ones who stay with you are the ones going to ride with you the way till the end. I promise you that. So stick with it, gut it out, and when the green light happens, be prepared, get ready, because we're going to rock this thing. Thank you so much. Charles and Nikki Lee right here. And that's it for us, right?
Back to you,
Everything
Sonali.
else?
Thanks
Sonali,
for having us. We appreciate you guys.
Love you guys so much. Guys, you gave so much amazing information. Like if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And that's one thing, that part, Nina, right? If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So everything that we've shared with you guys today has been all about preparation and really putting yourself in the best possible position to win. Charles and Nikki, I am personally so proud of you guys, rooting for you always. Sorry that I missed that 3,000, but listen, trying to be like y'all when I grow up, okay? All right, guys, so we are going to keep this show on the road. I'm so excited because we get to bring back up somebody who I absolutely love and adore. More than anything, he is truly my brother, not just from another mother, but he is absolutely my brother. He is my friend. He will tell you guys that we may not always see eye to eye, but I absolutely love and adore him. He is the reason that we are here with Evolution Travel. This is the brainchild of none other than our founder. We are all so blessed. When I was actually just kind of texting with somebody who was asking me about the business, and I said, this business is life-changing. You know, Charles and Nikki shared their story. We all have stories. You guys have your own stories, but if you allow this business and this company and the people that you're connected with to transform your mind, it will transform your income. It will transform even the outlook that you have on your life. So guys, I'm sure you're probably tired of hearing from me. I'm going to bring up our founder. We're going to talk with him for just a moment, and then we're going to go ahead and see who's going to get this $1,000. Founder, are you here?
Absolutely, sis. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, loud and clear. Let me spotlight your video. There you go.
All right, awesome. Thank you, family. I'll be brief because I know you guys want to get to the game and get to the money. But I would definitely be remiss if I did not say thank you to all of our trainers here tonight or this afternoon or evening, wherever you may be across the country. And when you get a chance to see what they bring to the table, the knowledge and the constant fire that they have, it's not hard to figure out why they have the success that they have, right? Again, because we always say once the business is in you instead of on you, everything changes. And that's where they are. I mean, the trainings were masterful. I promise you, you couldn't go to, you know, a Tony Robbins or a Russell Simmons event and get better information than what the leaders have given you, because they live it, they breathe it, and they've learned from these people that we're talking about. So I definitely want to give it up to them and ask them, how does it feel to be visionaries, right? Because where they are right now is where the government is telling you guys you should be, right? Working from home, doing your own thing. They've already done that. Now that they, you know, the government and the likes have made teleconferencing and webinars a thing to do right now. We've been doing this for 5 years. So again, how does it feel to be visionaries? I'm super appreciative of them. They actually killed some of the training, and Nina did a really powerful thing when she actually showed you guys where your leadership is, like show you who to reach out to, show you not just on the building side, but on the archer side, like show you where to go. Because oftentimes we get involved and we're, you know, what we call ignorance on fire, and we're just running and we're excited, but we don't really know what to do. So, you know, thank her for doing that. I appreciate Nina. And, you know, Charles and Nikki Lee said that there's opportunity right now, and there really is. And I hope that all of you guys are tested and being tested the same way that I was when I found this industry, because I was kind of forced into this industry by a situation. So everyone that's still on the line that are guests or, you know, that are new to the business and got started because they feel like they had to with what's going on in the world right now, I was in that same place. I got involved in this industry because my traditional businesses started to go south of what was happening in the economy and things of that nature. And so I was absolutely afraid, like some of you guys were, but I knew that I had to win. I knew that I was absolutely unemployable. I was not going to work for anyone. The thought of it makes my skin crawl. And so I knew that I had to do certain things that were uncomfortable for me. But I hope that you guys are tested the way that I was tested at the time. And I hope that that test gets the best out of you like it did for me. This industry has opened up doors for me, not just the millions of dollars that have been made and paid out. I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about the type of people who are in my life now, who are cemented in my life. If this business never does another day, these people aren't going anywhere, right? I have true family members now and people and lifetime bonds and confidants because of this industry and especially because of this business. So I hope that you guys are tested the same way that I was. And I hope that the fruit that comes from that is as plentiful as mine has been. So, you know, I am super, super appreciative to everyone on this line, all of the Evolution family, all of my Elite 8 members, all of my FC members. It's truly, truly a family. It's like, you know, where you say you can love each other to pieces and you can fight and back and forth and all that, but nobody else better not fight with them, right? So that's what we have, and I absolutely love and appreciate them. I do want to touch on a couple things that I saw in the chat box. I know that we've been getting in the blue box and things of that nature. As far as the raffle that we were going to do today, we're not going to do that. The raffle tickets that were purchased will be refunded. We'll do that first thing Monday morning. There were some different uncertainties. We had a lot of people actually, you know, ask for refunds based on what was happening in the market. We also, because there's going to be taxes that were going to be paid on the vehicle, and we were going to pay those out of, you know, some of the raffle tickets that were sold, but because that went the way that it went, that was not generated properly. And then also with the shipping of the vehicle to whatever location was going to be, it's all kind of up in the air right now with what's going on in the marketplace. So if you did purchase tickets, I apologize. We'll definitely refund those tomorrow. I've already talked to Ron. His staff will get the refunds processed to you guys back immediately. I also want to address, I know we had questions about different fees or waiving of fees during the pandemic. And because of the way that we do what we do, we have not put in place a situation where those can be refunded. Now, one thing I'll say that we did do is we had some people that reached out, you know, in the chat box and to corporate that had been longtime Evolution members. I mean, like 2-3.5 years. And, you know, we're going through some difficulties right now, and we're able to document that and say, look, you know, guys, you know, I'm Evolution, I bleed blue, I've never missed a payment, but this is where I am right now. Is there anything that you can do? And for situations like that, we did accommodate some of those people again, because they are, you know, they're truly family, just like all of you guys on the line are, but, you know, that have been here for a long time and we're able to document what's going on in their current financial situation. And so, yes, we have done some things like that. So again, it's not something that we're just doing widespread, because we understand that in order to run the business, we have to kind of, you know, keep doing what we're doing. And like Charles and Nikki said, and the other leaders as well, like we are the best for cost out there. Like there's not another company that has what we have to offer that's low at this price point. So we did a lot of things, and thanks to the leaders, because a lot of the newer family members that don't really understand how we got here and what our price point is and why other companies are so much higher, shout out your leaders. Like when you see them, shake their hand and say thank you. I understand social distance. You can just give them an elbow pound right now, but give them something, right? Show them some love, because the reason that we are able to do $49 and things of that nature is because your leaders all said, okay, you know what, founder, we believe we won't take an upfront bonus, or we won't do recruiting bonuses. We won't get bounties on the number of people that we bring into the business. So because they did that and declined the ability to do that, it allows us to operate at the cost and the price point that we are, right? We don't do the 199s and the 249s and the things like that in the other companies, because as soon as somebody is recruited into one of those businesses, they have to pay out the people that brought them in. Our leaders didn't sign up for that. We understood that it's a residual game, and we did not want to be the quote unquote pyramid. So please shout them out and give them some kudos for understanding that it wasn't just about them or the people at the top. They did what they had to do so the overall company could grow. So that's where we are, family. I super, super appreciate you guys. Leaders, you know how I feel about you. What's understood doesn't always have to be said, even though we still say it. I love you to the moon and back. I'm not going to keep you guys. We're going to get into the money. I know there's some convention tickets that are going to be given away also, so Sonali can clarify that. She can also give out the pin or whatever, what have you. But what we're going to do right now is move into the Kahoot game. What I'm going to do personally is I'm going to give away $1,000 for the winner. I'm going to give away $250 for second place. I'm going to give away $150 for third place. So again, that's where we are, family. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you for spending your Saturday with us. All of those who are in like minds and are in the same vision that I have and that the company has, I love you and I appreciate you. Those who don't yet see it, hang around long enough and you will. Trust me, you'll get it. So sis, back to you.
Okay, guys, listen, it is time for Kahoot, but before we do that, let's go ahead and let's clap it up for our Better Than Amazing founder. Guys, I know that somebody got on this call today. Let's just keep it real for a moment. Somebody got on this webinar today, not sure of how they're going to take care of a bill or, you know, have a need in their home. And our founder is so awesome and phenomenal and amazing. He just randomly said, hey, I'm about to sow some seeds. I'm about to bless you. So guys, this is the rules of engagement. You're going to go to www.kahoot.it. You're going to put in that game pin, which is 8422455. You're going to type in the chat box, thank you, founder, because I'm telling you, you're not going to go to another company and the owner of the company, the founder of the company, is going to reach into his pocket and not only give one prize, but give multiple prizes, guys, especially when everybody else is going through what we think is a recession, okay? Now, if you have the Kahoot app, go ahead and put in the code 8422455. I'm going to give you guys a minute or two break. Play this quick video while you have a minute or two break, and then get everybody situated so that we can go ahead and get this game started, because somebody is going to have an additional $1,000. I need to know who's going to claim it. I want you to name it and claim it right now in the chat box, because somebody is about to have an answered prayer, and I'm excited for you.
Check your messages. I think we're having an issue with the pen.
Okay.
Evolution Travel is an amazing place to be at an amazing time. We are evolving the travel industry.
Evolution Travel has allowed me to work part-time and live full-time.
Evolution Travel is different from most programs like this that are in the marketplace, simply because we actually give the average person a chance to win.
I love the culture that we have at Evolution. The leadership is phenomenal, and so is the support. We definitely have a lot of fun. We travel to so many different places.
The We movement, baby. That's what it's all about.
Founder, I'm going to pass it back to you really quickly because I'm not sure why the pen's not working.
Okay, no worries. We'll talk about it until we figure it out, like we always do.
1 second.
Okay, go ahead and do your thing. Family, we're gonna get the pen working for you guys, and once that's, and it's probably because once now they said it, it might have been idle time while we were coming back in, but we'll figure it out, and then we'll get that back out to everyone and get everyone a chance to get on. So no worries, you guys won't miss anything. But again, I'm excited to be here, and it was all good today. I'm super, super glad the leaders are texting, and the family is really excited. And I thank you guys for staying on. I mean, we've been on now for over 3 hours, right? So like, that's a big deal to give us 3 hours of your time. So we truly, truly appreciate that. And we hope that you guys got something from this. You know, again, we know the information, so we never really get on just to hear our own voice, to hear ourselves talk. So we like you guys to be learning, and we see the engagement has been there, and, you know, the back and forth, and we're very, very appreciative of the positive feedback. So we hope that you guys got something out of this today, and we're going to keep rocking and rolling. So just let me know whenever you get that part figured out, and we'll get that information to the family. Oh, and I saw a couple questions on convention. Update on convention. The Palms actually emailed us just yesterday. So convention is still on point, still on schedule. So that's not canceled. So don't worry about that. And they're taking all the proper precautions. They're closed down right now, you know, as this passes, and making sure that everything in the hotel is sanitized, and, you know, doing their due diligence. But we're still good to go. That's not until July. So I'm looking forward to that. We always have an amazing time. It's our version of the Super Bowl, and it's our family reunion and all that kind of stuff. So we really enjoy being around with the family and, you know, learning. And we go through all the emotions. We're going to laugh together. We're going to cry together. We're going to do all of that. So you'll see that. I'm excited for everyone to get a chance to share their stories. We have some amazing people with some amazing stories. And one thing that I found, guys, and this is just not from doing this here with Evolution, but even being, you know, a top earner in other companies, that when you see people walking the stage and cashing those checks and doing everything that's required for them to win, it's usually because there's a hunger that they have from something that has happened. Right. And again, tragedies bring opportunities. So do hardships. Right. I know that a lot of our leaders now are walking the walk and doing what they're doing simply because they had no other choice. They didn't have a crutch. Right. And that's why I say that I hope that, whatever's going on right now, test you guys, and you guys come out on the other side of the test, just as I have and a lot of the other leaders have, because it makes you become someone different. Right. If you could have everything in your life that you already wanted and already dreamed of, you would already have it if it didn't require change from you. Right. So sometimes we have to go through some things and get to a certain place where, we change, and then everything else starts to change. And I know, again, this industry has done that for me, and I hope that it continues to do that for others. Sis, is that our new pin?
That is the new pin. I tested it and I'm in. So the pin, guys, my apologies, is on the screen. Go ahead, founder.
Okay, no worries. So the new pin, guys, is 3815635. Again, that's 3815635. I see the family popping in there like you wouldn't believe. Ooh-wee. I'm glad that stuff that is out there isn't spreading as fast as these names are. You guys are in here and getting it in. They are coming to win.
That's how we like it. That's how we like it.
I love it.
Thank you so much, guys. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Let's go ahead and play our video. That'll give everybody a chance to get logged in.
Evolution Travel is an amazing place to be at an amazing time.
We are evolving the travel industry.
Evolution Travel has allowed me to work part-time and live full-time.
Evolution Travel is different from most programs like this that are in the marketplace simply because we actually give the average person a chance to win.
I love the culture that we have at Evolution. The leadership is phenomenal, and so is the support. We definitely have a lot of fun. We travel to so many different places.
The we movement, baby. That's what it's all about.
We are truly a we movement, a family movement. We really put our people over the profit. I find it exciting that it is such a large group of people that are so personally connected in this business, and they're so excited about helping each other grow.
We have the ability to reach out to those that are in high ranks in the company, and they are there for us and support. They absolutely care for the people.
I never thought I'd be able to get paid every time someone takes a vacation. It doesn't feel like work. Being a travel agent, we sell resets. This is something that people want to buy, and we're selling them their dreams of going somewhere like St. Thomas that we're at right now.
Wow, I'm looking around and I'm in St. Thomas.
I mean, where can you work on a beautiful island such as this as St. Thomas? Okay, this is work. I would work every single day of my life.
It's great to travel the world, and it's great to make money, but it's awesome to make money and travel with your family and friends.
I not only get to sell the product, I get to live it and be it. That's the most exciting thing in the world.
Guys, we have 186 players. We have 194 players. Right, so almost 200 players.
Evolution Travel is an amazing place to be at an amazing time.
We are evolving the travel industry.
Evolution Travel has allowed me to work part-time and live full-time.
Evolution Travel is different from most programs like this that are in the marketplace simply because we actually give the average person a chance to win.
I love the culture that we have at Evolution.
So we have 215 players, guys. If there's anyone else that's still trying to get in, we're going to give you another minute or so because we're going to go ahead and get started because we know that some of you guys have been on here since 3 o'clock and you are ready to get started and ready to get to this money.
Movement, a family movement. We really put our people over the profit. I find it exciting that it is such a large group of people that are so
All right, we're almost at 300 players. We'll give you guys about 30 seconds. Again, you want to go to www.kahoot.it and you want to log in with the game pin 3815635. Once we get started, if you happen to join the game, once we get started, you'll still be able to play, but if we've already gone through a couple questions, then you're going to miss the points for those questions. And while I'm here, let me shout out Christina Rosario for giving questions for this. She's super fantastic and amazing, and we absolutely love and adore her for everything that she does. So shout out to her, my Jersey girl. Everybody get on. So once you go to kahoot.it and put in your game pin, it's going to ask you to put in your name. Please make sure that you put in your actual name, not a nickname, not your travel company name, because if you win, we want to make sure that we know who to pay, okay? There's going to be 5 winners, all right? So again, you want to go to www.kahoot.it. You want to put in the game pin 3815635. And then once you put in the pin, it's going to also ask you to enter your name. Now, if you are using the app, all you have to do is click on enter my pin. You'll put in the 7-digit pin, and then it'll ask you to enter your name. Now, Founder, are FC members able to win? Are they playing as well? Oh, we must have muted Founder back out. All right, guys, we're going to give us another 30 seconds or so. $400 players. I think that's a pretty good game. I still see people coming in. We're going to give you guys about 15 seconds. All right, let's go ahead and get this show on the road, guys. Let's get started. Nina, can you give me a sound check? Can you hear me? If I have $59 in my e-wallet, I can use that towards my monthly fee for this month. Is that true or false? 3 seconds left. The answer is false. If you have $59 in your e-wallet, that is not enough to pay your $69.95 monthly fee. 196 of you guys said true, 176 said false. Now, guys, you got to be quick on these questions because the quicker you answer, the more points you're going to get. And you don't want to wait until the time rolls out because each question you're going to have 30 seconds to answer it. Let's see who's doing the best. See, Twink, you don't listen. You didn't put your real name. We don't know who Twink is, but Twink is winning with 687 right now. Terrera is at 685, tied with Shay. Shay, what's your real name? We're going to go ahead and keep it moving, family.
I'm Twink. I'm winning.
No, you can't win. How many times per month are travel commissions paid? Is it twice per month? Hit red. Is it once per month? Hit blue. Is it 8 times per month? Hit gold. Or is it 4 times a month? Hit green. Three seconds remaining. For those of you who said that travel commissions are paid twice per month, you are absolutely correct. Some of you got confused with the fact that Evolution Enterprises pays up to 8 times a month, but travel commissions are paid twice per month.
Good
Let's
question.
keep it moving.
That was kind of sneaky. That was a good one.
Brittany McDanny is at 1740. Amy Peterson is bringing up the rear at 1727. Let's keep it moving. If I need to connect with my upline, but I don't have their contact information, what should I do? Should I red contact Archer Travel? Gold, go to my back office, hit my team tab, and then select my upline? Should I use the blue chat box? Or should I send an email to If you answered, go to my back office, then go to my team tab, and then find out who your upline is. You are absolutely correct. Using the blue chat box, calling Entre Travel, or sending an email to membership is not the way we want to do it, guys. Let's be self-sufficient like Nina Mitchell just told us.
We should DM Nina Mitchell. Everybody, if you have a question, DM Nina.
Right. And she gonna show y'all from that she from the 313. Okay. Let's keep going, family. Congratulations to Shay Nicole in the lead position, followed by number 5, Shanetta Reed. True or false, commissions can be directly deposited into my bank account. Is that blue true or is that red false? Ten seconds remaining. If you answered false, you are absolutely correct. Your commissions cannot be direct deposited into your bank account. They all go to your Akimbo card. You can move them from your Akimbo into your direct deposit. Great job, guys. Let's keep going. Amira Dixon is now taking the lead. Question 5, true or false? You earn commissions for yourself when you purchase a CBD product. If you think you earn commissions when you purchase a CBD product, it's true. If not, it's false, which is red. Well, if you answered true, that is correct. If you guys were listening to the training, we just told you, Valerie, our coach Val, who put you in the game, she just told you that you can earn not only 20%, but up to 33% on a $100 product is $33. Guys, are you paying attention? Okay, let's see who's on the top of the leaderboard now. Ha, Amira Dixon is holding on, okay? 101 players just hit an answer streak of 4. Great job, guys. Let's keep going. Here's a quiz. Who do I contact if I need travel booking assistance? Is it red, the blue chat box? Is it blue, call Evolution Travel? Is it gold, call Archer Travel? Or is it green, send an email to Evolution Membership? absolutely correct. Anything booking, Nina Mitchell just shared with you on her new agent training. Guys, we were so simpatico. This is awesome. You contact Archer Travel if you need assistance booking travel. There's an amazing team there that's there for you during business hours and sometimes on Saturdays to give you the support that you need. You don't have to wait for your sponsor. You don't have to go bets. Call Archer Travel, 1-800-ARCHERS. Let's keep going. Let's see who's in the lead. Ron H. Now, is that Santa Claus trying to play this game, trying to get your $1,000? I don't know. He disguised his name. Ron H is at 6,932 points. Let's keep going, guys. Quiz. New agent. When a new agent signs up, what is the grace period for the money back guarantee? Is it red, 30 days? Is it blue, 10 days? Is it gold, 14 days? Or is it green, 7 business days? Put your answers in as quickly as you can, guys. Of you guys said it is blue, 10 days. Founder, what's the right answer?
It's I didn't even see. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, 10 days, 30 days.
10 days.
Yes.
They got it right. Let's keep going, guys.
I'm sorry, I was distracted. I was watching everybody in the chat books. You guys are hilarious.
We still have Ron H in the lead. Let's keep moving, family.
Ron said he is not Santa Claus. Do not get it twisted with him.
I live in a country that's not in your company's drop-down list. How do I enroll? Do you red enroll using a family member's address? Do you gold sign up using your sponsor's address? Do you blue get a P.O. box? Or is it green? I must reside in a country where Evolution Enterprises does business. Live in a country where we do business, unfortunately, you are not able to sign up as an Evolution Enterprises family member. We would love to have you when you move to the U.S. or in a state that we do, in a country that we do business in. Okay, so you can't just go and tell your friends and your cousins and your uncles and them that's out of the country to go and enroll using your address, because that's illegal and we will have to kick you out. So make sure that your prospect resides in a country where we do business.
I have to keep my eye on everybody who chose red, gold, or blue.
Right. You gotta get their accounts. You gotta shut them down. Let's keep it going. Let's see who's in the lead. Shayna Cole is bringing it back up to the tizop. I love it. Erica Pinkston, I see you, number 5. Let's keep going, family.
Come on, Ron. You got to represent the fellas now.
If a customer orders a CBD product from E3 Wellness, but they don't like it, can they return it? Yes, within 5 business days. Red. Blue. Yes, within 30 days of placing the order. Gold. No, because the product was already open. Or green. Yes, within 60 days of receiving their order. This one was pretty close, Founder. Look, 181 people said yes within 5 days of receiving it, but the right answer is blue. Yes, within 30 days of placing the order. You want to speak on that?
That was pretty good. And I know a lot of you guys may not have jumped over to the E3 Wellness side, so you didn't know that right now. But those who are plugged in and actually getting their CBD sales in, you guys know that. So that was a good question.
Let's look at this score. Well, Ron must have heard your cry because he's back in the lead, and Amy Cabrera is bringing up the rear, followed by Valerie Stewart at number 4.
Ron representing for the fellas. Right on, Ron. Let's go.
If I request my funds for my e-wallet on Sunday, when will the funds hit my Akimbo card? Is it the next Monday, Is it the following Friday? Is it within 48 business hours? Or is it within 3 days? If I request my funds from my e-wallet on Sunday, when will the funds hit my Akimbo card? The following Friday is the right answer. Founder, look at the split on this answer.
Ooh, that was really good, guys. We always do it the following Friday. So no matter when you, well, I'm sorry, not when you, because if you could request on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever, it's that Friday. And we used to have a separate pay period, which actually was on Monday, but we got rid of that once we involved E3 Wellness because that closed the week of CBD sales. So this was really close, you guys, really close.
Really, really close. So guys, it is always the following Friday after requesting.
That's going to change this leaderboard, I'm sure. Let's see what it looks like, sis.
Let's see what it do.
Oh!
Look at that! Go ahead, Amy Cabrera. Go ahead, Coach Val. We see you, Pamela Tate. Look.
Oh, look, I might have to do an investigation. Now, I see 2 in the top 4 in the same household. I got to make sure Amy and Justin aren't cheating off each other's paper like on a test or something.
They are. They got to be. They got to be. They're both in the top, too. Let's keep going, family. How many personal accounts can I have with Evolution Enterprises? Charles and Nikki answered this. Red, you can have unlimited accounts. Blue, you can have 2 accounts. Gold, you can have 1 account. Or green, you can have 4 accounts. Now we're going to see who's paying attention. Oh my goodness, look at these numbers. 255 people said we can have 2 accounts. 115 said we can have 4. Founder, speak on that.
Oh, and Nikki and Charles gave this out at the end of their training too, family. You can have 4 personal accounts.
That's how we have double platinums and triple golds and all of that, guys. You can have 4 accounts with Evo. Let's keep going. Let's see who's winning now. Okay, Pamela Tate moving up in the world. Keisha B moving up in the world. We see you.
Come on, Ron, don't let me down. Where you at, Ron?
It's a girl's world, y'all, just living in it. Just so you know. Which cruise line gives you a complimentary cruise after reaching Commodore status? Is it Red Carnival Cruise Line? Is it Gold Royal Caribbean? Is it Blue Princess Cruises? Or is it Green Norwegian Cruise Line? 334 of you knew that Princess Cruises takes you around the world. There's even a 15-day Hawaiian cruise that is insane just by completing a training. Let's keep going, family. Let's see who's winning now. Amy ain't letting go. Amy came to win, okay? Amy is not playing with you guys.
Did I just get Amy's money ready right now?
Right. I was out of the business for 8 months. Now that I have reinstated, can I change my sponsor? No, you can never change your sponsor. Red. Yes, if your sponsor is no longer in the business. Blue. Yes, as long as you remain on the same team. Gold. Or is it green? No, you haven't been inactive long enough. 154 of you guys said no if you haven't been inactive long enough, but 169 of you said yes if your sponsor is no longer in the business. The answer is You have to be out of the business for at least a year. That means you have to be inactive, all of your accounts, at least a year before you can come back in under a new sponsor. Let's keep going. Amy is holding on. Went ahead and got Justin out of the way, but Amy is right here. Terrera, I see you, boo. I see you. Let's keep going, guys. CBD stands for cannabis oil. Is that true, which is blue, or is it false, which is red? Again, CBD stands for cannabis oil. Awesome, guys. 311 of you knew that CBD does not stand for cannabis oil. How do you pronounce it, founder? It stands for?
Cannabis oil.
Cannabis oil. 181 of you guys did not get that right. You were so close, but no cigar. Let's keep going. Uh-oh. Keisha ain't playing with you, Amy. They neck and neck, founder. Like literally less than 100 points are separating the top two. And actually 2 and 3. So let's keep going, guys, and see how this is going to wrap up. My sponsor quit the business. Where does the 10% travel override go? Is it red, Archer Travel? Is it blue, it goes to my platinum? Is it gold, I get it? Or is it green, Evolution Travel Pieces? Archer Travel actually keeps the travel override. This was a trick question, guys. 123 of you guys got it right. Evolution does not keep the travel override. And your platinum most definitely does not get it. We would like it if we did, so maybe we need to have a meeting with Santa, but we shall see. Let's see who's winning now. Okay, Keisha is in the lead, followed by Casey Bennett, Amy Cabrera, T. Boudreaux, and my girl, Nick Knack. Let's keep going, guys. Question 16. How much money needs to be in your e-wallet before you can withdraw funds? Is it red, $1? Is it blue, $89.95? Is it gold, $20? Or is it green, $69.95? Wow, a lot of people said $20 and you were so close, but no cigar. Founder, you want to explain this one?
That was really, really good. This was a good, almost trick type question because you have to have $69.95 that stays in there, right? So you technically have to request, and it has to be a minimum of $20. So you would have to have $89.95 in order to be able to do that. That was a really good question.
Let's keep going, guys. Uh-oh, Amy back in the game. She is coming for that $1,000. Listen, Amy, the rule is when you win, you gotta, give me 25%. Let's keep going. True or false? If I book a cruise on Expedia Tab, I will not earn commission. I'm gonna read it again. True or false? If I book a cruise on Expedia Tab, I will not earn commission. The correct answer is true. If you book a cruise on Expedia Tab, you will not earn commission. You want to go to the cruise supplier and book the cruise directly through the supplier, or Nina can tell you where else to go. Did you like how I passed the buck to Nina?
That was good.
Let's keep going, guys. Amy Cabrera and T. Boudreaux are neck and neck, followed by Nick Nack. Let's keep going.
This one's getting good.
You can earn multiple commissions from one E3 wellness sale. Is that true or is that false? I'm so glad that most of us got this right now. Yes, you could earn multiple commissions from one E3 wellness sale. Val walked us through it, so Val put us in the game. We appreciate it. Guys, look at our scoreboard. Amy Cabrera, T, Nick Nack, Tommy Joe, and Keisha B. Guys, we have one final question.
All right, everybody, woosah. Tap into your inner chi.
Right.
The game's on the line. Who's gonna be the star?
Right. Let's go. Y'all ready? You ready, founder?
Yes, let's do it.
Let's do it. True or false? While many companies have had layoffs this month, Evolution Enterprises paid the highest residual in its history. Is that true or is that
Another landslide. That one, I think that's the biggest gap, right, that we've had so far.
That really is. Are we ready to see who won?
Yeah, let's take a peek.
Let's take a peek. Let's see who's gonna do what it do. Congratulations to our third place winner, Nick Nack. Our second place winner, Cabrera. And our first place winner, none other than Nick Cabrera. We got Tommy Joe and Keisha B as runners up, guys. Tommy Joe was number 4 and Keisha B was number 5. I'm gonna print this screen. I'm going to do some reports.
Okay.
Well, family, congratulations to our $1,000 winner, Miss Amy Cabrera, excuse me. We are super excited for you. Founder, how are you going to, once I get you the winners, how are you going to handle the winnings?
We'll put it on the, I know Amy and Justin are local, but the others, or actually Nick is too. So what we'll do, we'll just put it on the Kimbo card Monday morning.
Okay. So you guys will have your funds on the Akimbo card Monday morning. The convention ticket winners must watch the Evolution Enterprises family page to see who has been selected to win a convention ticket. I think I should win. I mean, did you guys think I did a good job as a host? I mean, should I not get like an extra convention ticket or something? Okay, see, the family's voting for me. The family's voting. Guys, listen. Thank you so much to our amazing founder who put this all together for us, not just this amazing company, the platform that we have, the products, the services, and everything. And as Val said, you didn't hear it from us, but we're about to get some more products that's going to help us go to another level. Thank you so much to our Elite 8, our Founder Council members, our trainers who came in here and gave selfishly of their day, of their time, of their wisdom, and of their knowledge, and especially thank you to our guests and all of our agents that are on this virtual regional. The first time we've done this. Shout out if you guys feel like it was successful. All of you are still smiling. Nobody is asleep. I love it. Guys, listen, I want to let you know that in the midst of these uncertain times, there are things that we can do to solidify our future. We are a family here. We are a family team here. We are rooting for every single one of you to be your best, to live your best, to do your best. And we are diligently praying for you to have success, body, mind, and spirit. You are welcome here with Evolution Enterprises. We love you. We adore you. And guys, guess what? We're going to see you at the top because there's absolutely room enough for us all. I'm Sonali Simone Hudson, AKA The Voice. We absolutely love you, and we will see you next time. Founder, I'm giving it over to you.
Thank you, sis. This was a great day for me, guys. I appreciate all you guys getting on and being here. Like I said, we rocked it for 4 hours. So you guys are truly Evo blue blood. I appreciate you. Thank you to all of our trainers, again, who just do this out of their heart. Like, we knew that with regionals being canceled, we wanted to do something. We kicked some ideas around, and one day Sonali just grabbed us all and like, okay, let's make it happen. And so thank her for saying, hey, let's get it done, and kind of pushing our backs a little bit to make us go. And all the trainers who absolutely did an amazing job. I mean, we got some main stage training today right from the the privacy of our own home. Shout out to Portia, who made me hungry. I had to keep running, getting snacks because she was smacking, and I could see her chewing. So that made me hungry. But it's been a great day, guys. I appreciate every one of you. And, the fact that you chose Evolution out of the thousands upon thousands of companies out there, that makes you family. You believed in the vision, and you continue to believe. We know there's a lot of people out there that need something right now. So please understand that you guys have a blessing in your mouth. Share that with people. There are people around you right now who need this, even if they don't know that they need this. Like Sonali said, in uncertain times, there's certain things that we can hang our hat on. Our faith and this business are two of those things. So I definitely appreciate all you guys. I hope everyone has an amazing day. I know it's not a lot that we can do for those on lockdown. Stay out of the fridge and the cupboards and the pantry. Don't do like me and get bored and eat every 2 or 3 minutes. But I appreciate you guys. I love all of you, and I thank you for being a part of Evolution. So everyone have an amazing day and an amazing weekend, and we will see you guys soon.
God bless you, family.